Okay, long story short, it gained independence 1937 during the Spanish Civil War. It fell into its own civil war, which actually lasted until the 60s. The US, in its all glorious brilliance, supported the fascists in this civil war. The civil wars between fascists and communists, because, fuck communism. That was all fine and dandy. They kind of won the war dealing with an insurgency until the country became a democracy in the 90s. When the country became a democracy, it became shit, as you imagine. So, long story short, communists were happy there was a democracy. They were trying to win. 2007 comes around. They decide to ban all communist and socialist parties because that's a good move. That causes civil outrage, blah, 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 blah. One thing leads to another. 2008 economic crisis. More people become depressed. And civil war breaks out in late 2008. Right now, it's 2010, and the civil war's been going on for a while. As you can see, each side owns about 50% of the landmass. Right. Now let's talk about the current situation. Currently, there's a ceasefire, or there was about 2 days ago. Long story short, the communists controlled the central part of the island, breaking up the federation into three if you count the islands, I guess. The UN pretty much is trying to monitor the ceasefire, but that hasn't been going well. As you can see, the UN checkpoints ended up deep in enemy territory. Long story short, 2 days ago, communists mounted a large offensive. Whilst US, UN, and Federation diplomats were located in the beautiful town of Biaboy to the south. That's the one with a bunch of fucking markings. Pretty much, the communists have started making a rapid advance, and this is where I started drawing shit. Started making a rapid advance in a southwards direction. We presume that they want to capture the diplomats and use them as political leverage. Okay? And we can't let them capture US citizens, first and foremost. Secondly, we can't let them capture any diplomats. Okay. Who are we? We are simply a US Marine Corps squad that was sent here to train and advise, not to participate. That is why we have very limited equipment and only about 2 helicopters that were used to transport us here from an amphibious assault ship. Unfortunately, that amphibious assault ship is too far away now to actually respond to this situation, so we will have to be brought in, of course, late to the party, because politicians didn't want us to do it immediately when it would be a smart thing to do. So, where do we stand now? Well, we are badly equipped, mostly bringing roughly 1 combat load of supplies, ammunition, grenades, and etc. Rest of the supplies will be provided by the Federation. I hate saying Fapovo because it sounds like FAP, so I'm just going to call them Federation.
Good call.
Long story short, the helicopters, we've been offered fuel by the Federation troops, but unfortunately we do not have any spare parts. So helicopter boys, only what you can repair with a toolkit is what you'll be repairing. Everything else that requires an actual spare part and the repair vehicle, you're fucked for. It's not happening. So be careful with the helicopter. You long story short, you get 2 helicopters. Right, moving on to the situation. If you all zoom in on the general area of Yaboy, that is covered in shit with different markers. Most of the diplomats are held out in Hotel Atlantic, with the Federation diplomats in the administration office and a few of them in the St. Michael Hospital. St. David Clinic is currently empty, but I marked it on the map so you know it's a clinic. If you...
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck's sake.
Nice.
Ah, shit.
We
And
lost
now
contact.
you can be greeted to another regular feature of Orden operations in which Flash dies.
Nice.
What was it?
Channel left joined
Edwin.
your channel. User
Oh.
joined your channel.
Fuck.
User joined
Oh
your channel.
god, no.
Ah, no. Why? Where
This
is
is
it?
unfortunate.
User joined your channel.
This is a
Ooh,
false
new
alarm.
equipment. Nice.
Big God,
Everybody
no.
stay
I guess we're
perfectly
waiting
still.
here.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
User
Be
joined
sure
your
not to
channel.
shoot
You've
each
done it
other
already.
too early. That isn't helping.
Huh?
Hello, pilot.
We're liking the
Oh,
face
you got the
mask,
Bravo?
Jerry. Huh?
Ooh. That looks extremely
You got the
Let's
Bravo
see.
add
Do I have my
Yes.
glasses on? Oh, I
What?
don't.
I can see your glasses
That
through
gun.
your
Not
mic.
only. So we have not out.
The gun?
The Bravo.
Do I have glasses on?
M240B, that is my gun.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that's the
That's
Bravo.
what he asked. Do you have a mag in it? No, you don't.
Yeah,
You're
Nobody-
the squad
no-
leaders for this operation.
Nobody
again.
has mugs.
You are squad leader.
You
You
are
are
squad
squad
Fire
leader.
team leaders, that's what I mean.
Me,
And
Oh,
twice.
Jevy.
Jerry.
me and
Jevy,
Cry.
probably.
Hello.
Oh god, Jerry's
Hello.
in charge? Ugh.
Fuck off then.
He can
Do you
lead.
two want to pick call signs?
Helicopter team.
Oh no.
I am
So this
You
is
want
clearly
ours?
Peter.
Huh?
edgy shadow killer 24/7.
No, you're not. Pick a different one.
I don't know. Is Alpha 3?
I thought you could be a little bit more creative.
Okay, I'm call sign Autobahn.
Look,
I like Autobahn.
it's quite the of course it's not creative.
What do you mean? I
He-
literally
Hey,
run a
Jevy?
Plants for a
literally
living.
run a
Yes.
yeah.
What would you like your call sign to be?
Um. User joined your channel.
Arrow or
What?
something?
Chaos.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So
fuck it. Let's go with Arrow.
Look around.
Arrow. Lovely.
Alright, listen up. Arrow? What arrow? What are you on
Call
about?
signs.
Your call sign's Alpha, shut up.
Oh.
No, don't listen to him.
Right, let me quickly continue, give you a brief. Our enemy are the communists. They are located roughly at the UN checkpoint marker on the map and that general area. We know this because we have a handheld drone, the one you throw. Unfortunately, it kind of crashed on the way back, so we no longer have eyes on the communist forces. Long story short, the correct report would be about 200-ish militants, along with several lightly armored vehicles and a bunch of other transport vehicles. On our side, we have about 40 garrison troops located around our city, plus 2 troops, I guess you could say it, to our west, roughly a platoon's worth of men that is going to be retreating our way. That's why those marked helipads are actually a terrible idea, because that's probably going to be enemy-controlled territory very quickly. The plan is
not intending it to be landed there unless it's very bad.
those troops are essentially going to be moving in. I will draw the line to us. The troops to our east that are guarding Ivanograd are going to be stationary there. They're watching our flank with the hope that we keep it safe somewhat. Right. Now the enemy. The enemy is probably going to, so here's the assumption of what the enemy is going to do. We assume we're going to face a 2-pronged attack, one coming in from the north and one coming in from the west. We assume that once they close in very quickly, they will attempt to simply encircle us and gain higher ground and, of course, shoot down into the town and kill us. Now, let's go on to our actual mission. That yellow line is a bit buggery, but I'll try to do what I can.
If
Okay,
you want, you can remove it and I can refine it afterwards.
it's fine. LZ Gecko is where we will attempt to set up an LZ for the delivery of supplies, reinforcements. By reinforcements, I mean those of you who respawn, and as well evacuation of the diplomats. There is roughly 30 to 40-ish diplomats and their escort personnel that need to be transported out of there. Secondary mission is to try to transport the UN personnel out of there as well. By UN personnel, I mean the actual peacekeepers, the soldiers, not the diplomats. After that, if we can transport any wounded from the Federation, and of course, we save ourselves for last. If the situation goes foobar, we try to save United States citizens first, and then ourselves. Okay? Shit hits the fan, only US. It's that simple. Preferably, we would save the US and at least the UN. Okay, now moving on to the actual battle plan. So, the UN peacekeepers, I'll use a white color for them, have the security of Hotel Atlantic mostly. Though they only have about 10 men and they are not very experienced fighters. We know that the UN is going to actually actively participate because the UN checkpoint to the north in enemy territory has been neutralized, we assume. We lost contact with it. Now, on to our actual part. We're going to split the city sort of into 2 sectors. down by the middle. Sector 1 will be the western sector, and Sector 2 is going to be the eastern sector. Putting it simply, each fire team will be dedicated a sector. Fire team with the machine gun will get to stay in Sector 1, so Jevi, that is you.
Okay.
Fire team with just the generic fire team, which is Krybaton, you'll be on Sector 2. Where and how you position within this sector comes down to Nelly, but we need to make sure that we have troops surrounding the LZ. Worst case scenario, we need to keep the LZ clear of enemies and make sure that the enemy doesn't have a clear line of sight on the LZ. Buildings provide decent enough cover. Unless the enemy occupies the hill to our north, they shouldn't be able to fire onto it. Okay. Other than that, the rest of the outer sectors, as I'll call them, we split them up into 4 simple sectors. As such, you will refer to them as, well, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast sectors. If you want to draw attention to a sector over the radio, team leaders, you have a radio, so this is the squad leader, and so do I. You just make sure to report what sector the enemy is moving in, and I will also report any information from the Federation troops onto which sector is being attacked or which sector may fall. We will use those names to call out where the enemy is. To standardize things.
Copy that.
Other than that, the mission is going to be simple. Supplies will be delivered from base to camp as per needed basis. For now, we are only going to bring a 50 cal sniper rifle with us in the helicopter. And ourselves. In the first round, we will attempt to, well, evacuate the US diplomats, as many of them as we can fit. And that's pretty much it. UN peacekeepers are in and around Hotel Atlantic. You will notice them. They have a checkpoint outside the hotel. And they also have a few vehicles. Also, if we need to use vehicles, the UN peacekeepers have offered to give us their unarmed pickups. The armed pickup with the machine gun is there to provide security. Do not drive that one. It has a gunner in it. That's how you'll know. And for the fact that it's armed. The unarmed ones, however, outside, there should be one that's not being used for a roadblock. We can use that one if we need to. I know this is a shit ton of information, but I hope you're still with me on this one.
Well, I've been writing it down.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Civilians.
Get an idea.
Civilians are not a factor. They've been mostly evacuated, and the enemy doesn't target civilians. However, we know for a fact that land evacuations to the airport or generally any other locations are almost impossible due to the presence of snipers as well as anti-tank weapons. We can't evacuate via land. That is a desperate last stand scenario. Now, let's talk about what's going to happen if shit fails, and then we're going to talk about getting ready. What's going to happen if shit fails? Pilots, if you get downed, your only objective is try to meet up with us. Try to meet up with us. You should have assault rifles. Bring a few magazines. Not much, just enough to carry you. Don't try to haul too many supplies from the troops. We are limited as it is. If all helicopters are lost, we will attempt to evacuate as many people as we can out of the city by land. The mission will be ended once we either accomplish our mission successfully, and we and the US diplomats are out, minimum, or until we die, basically, because there is no getting off this island safely on land, really.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a question. Where would the evacuation by land go? Is it towards
We
the airport?
don't know. It is absolutely going to be fluent. I really don't know how the enemy is going to play this one out. The mission is completely dynamic, led by an AI commander. As some of you know, the new guys, now you know. So I have no idea how it's going to go. Then pretty much, if it comes down to that, we'll think of a rapid plan and we'll do it. Until then, we keep our eyes open.
Another question. What if, God forbid, first helicopter goes down? Do we just send you a message over the radio and we'll get teleported, or what happens then?
Right. Worst case scenario, if the first helicopter goes down and you survive, you meet up with us. After that, we will attempt to find an extraction just for you, probably via some sort of naval vessel, if possible.
Okay.
Other than that, just really try doing the safest route you can, especially with the diplomats. With us, you can have a bit of leeway, and same with supplies or any sort of rapid moves.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty much, boys, our job is to keep the LZ safe, for the helicopter to land and for the evacuation to happen. This is going to get dirty. I assume that the garrison will fail and that the enemy will break through at some point. They outnumber us roughly 4-1, plus they have more vehicles, some of them which I believe are pretty heavily armed. So yeah, some of the major threats you need to worry about so far are heavy machine guns mounted on pickups, same for you pilots. We also have anti-aircraft weapons mounted on pickups. We have reports of the enemy possessing man-pads, though older generation, most likely. Easier to dodge, so be aware of that. We suspect not that many, so you should be fine for the most part, as long as you play it safe. Right, for the infantry, watch out for armored vehicles, anything with a heavy machine gun, or generally things of that nature. Other than that, they have anti-tank. Now, to talk a bit about the weapons we have, Krybaton's team will be in charge of the 50 cal sniper rifle. I authorize you to only use it against vehicles. Nothing else. Do not use it for infantry. You have 20 rounds of ammunition. God forbid we need them.
Oh boy.
Please keep that weapon loaded strictly for vehicles. It's going to be in a separate crate. You can assemble the weapon and get it ready so that once we are there and you are at your location, you have it on hand to pull it out and neutralize any vehicles. So Krybaton, your team priority is anti-vehicle, and make sure to use that sniper rifle. Other than that, we have light anti-tank. Not as good of a range as a sniper rifle, though. Our 50 cal should be able to deal with pickups better. For the machine gun, you should also be able to knock out most of these vehicles with good bursts. So keep that in mind. I believe you actually have a really good optic on the machine gun as well. So you'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, as you noticed, you all started with empty ammunition. I'll lead you to the ammunition right now, and you're going to get ready. Fire team leaders and the squad leader, we're going to talk about any other questions or the plan. And everyone else is going to simply rearm. Please, guys, be responsible. Try to share the ammo. There's not that much. And assistance, make sure you grab extra ammo for your gunners. All right, let me lead you to the ammo.
Let's go with them.
Pilots, where's the pilots? Right, this crate is
Where my boy?
strictly repair kits and stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
Right, this section here is loaded with ammunition, helmets, other vests, generally any equipment you can customize as much as you like. You have a crate filled with different optics and attachments. Feel free to go haul out. Grab the launchers, make sure that launcher crate is empty at the end of it. The US Marine Corps ammo is in the box in the corner, labeled ammunition. That's the Mark 318, that's the better ammunition. In the wooden crate you have M855, which is worse ammunition. That's been provided to us. You only have extra bandages for medical supplies. There will be no other resupply. This is it. If best we can ask for is for the helicopter crew to bring us one of these crates. That's it.
Are you finished? Ah, big space.
Also, for the love of God, try to dump your fucking shit in the big cargo box in the corner and not leave it on the ground, for the love of Jesus Christ. Don't be a fucking gypsy.
To correct that now.
What's the fucking difference between softbox and
Question is,
boxes?
Yes, it is in the cabin over there. Cargo box.
the hell is that?
Soft one it
What's
has
that?
200
Also,
We'll
those
go
of
over
you
it.
who wonder what the enemy has to pick up to the rear of the room is an example.
Oh,
I was
they didn't
about
hear.
to ask,
Use 200 versions.
Or they don't
flash.
care.
You get on
Who dumped their
100
fucking vest here? I
Nelly.
Put it there so I can put it
Be right back.
Microphone
Yeah.
muted.
Yes.
UN people, do they have blue helmets?
Yes, they have blue helmets and they are wearing TTSK camouflage on Russia.
Enemies?
Enemies are wearing mostly olive. I'll brief on that before we step off.
Yeah, I want
And
just to ask that.
Yep.
friendlies have
Alright.
ERDL camo,
That's good.
which is this woodland camo you see on them around.
Yeah.
Makes sense, okay.
I hope you would do that.
this box right outside.
Launcher.
Anyone wanting to get familiar with how the enemy vehicle looks like, again, it's in the corner. That's what you can expect. A shield is pretty sturdy on that gun, so you're going to need to aim for the head.
What's a surefire M95? What is
what's
that?
the
Flash.
Yes,
Do I load the
It's
ammo?
over
in
here,
the
man.
heli?
Actually, I
get
can
over here.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's a secret corner for us.
Keepless animals, they just dump things
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
It doesn't fly, but it's here.
Are you gonna be the one that's primarily in touch with?
I suppose so, yeah.
Wait, we are taking
You might want to get
spare
Leon on this one
ammo
line, or
to the
that line
box so we
you
can use it on the side or not?
I don't know what box though. This one outside?
Just in case I go
Where
down.
are you?
Directly to the heli.
Where is the breathless man?
I'm getting ammunition.
I mean, if you go down, that's pretty much fucked.
Can you come with me, F?
Yeah, try. If you go down the first time, try to
How many
die.
bugs you got?
I got.
Like, you'll
6
do a
boxes.
solid
Yeah,
big favor. if you
7
die.
boxes.
We're bringing the
How heavy are
quite-
they?
Microphone activated.
48
the
kilograms.
Hey.
About
Okay.
15.
It's like, oh no, our engine's out, right? No starting. So that's good.
I can't do that, but
Oh,
I'm gonna have to survive. Try to survive.
Wait.
uh,
Are you getting some of the ammo inside the heli or something?
where's Nelly and Kryboton?
I'm here.
You know, Nelly,
Yeah,
we
but
actually,
I-
I think I've got everything. Right,
I have to borrow him for
Oh.
2 seconds.
We are
Yeah,
taking this.
Right,
Come
come
here,
on.
Nelly.
Oh, we're going around the corner.
I need to borrow you for 2 seconds.
Hello,
Okay. You two are primarily going to be the ones I will actually talk with. I'm going to be...
launch crates, 50.
Quite chunky.
That only takes...
Cry.
Okay.
Yeah.
The important people are having a meeting. I
Yeah.
don't know if they're supposed to be there.
What ammo do you need?
Oh, okay, I will.
5.6, 2 likes. 200 pouches.
It's, I believe it's Venom 2.
Oh, yeah, Venom 2.
We're just Alpha.
That
Ground
is,
is alpha.
to be fair, that's really not that bit important. Helicopter works.
Okay.
What
Right, are
I'm-
we doing separate radio channels?
No, we're not. I don't think so. Unless you want to flash.
Nelly, you should probably keep separate comms for your squad. Other than that, no.
Cool.
Since your
Okay.
team leaders are probably gonna
Oh,
jam the net.
Other than that, because I will use 2 different terms depending on how critical a situation is if we get hit or shot at. You know the classical one, Mayday? Then it's critical, we're probably gonna crash land somewhere. I will relay our position as much as I can before we eventually go down. If you want to attempt some form of rescue. Pan will be very easy. It's not Mayday, but it's essentially minor to moderate criticality. If we have issues, we'll probably go to repair in that case, if we can. Other than that, I have pretty much noted everything that I can, so we are prepared if anything should happen. You never know. Maybe that Strela gets a lucky hit.
I'm just checking if it's like.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my phone away. No distractions.
I did sadly find not a single entrenching tool. Flash.
It's a
No
city.
shovels.
Plus, we don't bring entrenching tools with us to
We're
paint.
training. We're not digging foxholes. Anyways, you two, whilst you're here, just to know, Jevi, your radio line is 40. Cry, your radio line is 30. Control P
Okay.
to change them if you need to. And don't use 50 because that's the command channel, and I need that clean.
Can I actually set different? Oh, I see.
It's the little buttons. This is the older radios. You know how to use them. Okay,
should
Walker.
Yes.
I'm going to use you sparingly, because again, I want to keep you out of harm's way as much as possible.
I have fully intended that. If you check your map, I have already written down like a preferred flight path for us.
Oh, is it that big light green one?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So wait.
I'm gonna make a threshold where we'll contact to check situation, and if we don't get an answer, we're not landing.
Chevy, you are 40,
okay.
I'm 30, right?
Yes.
What I would also ask is that if you could, maybe, in essence, if you could point out a preferred emergency LZ, just so I have that in mind in advance for future plans, that would be good. Like if you're in deep shit.
An easy one if we really need to, and the front here really doesn't work. We have technically behind this hospital. If
and
this
if you
doesn't work either, we have all the way down at Mimi.
right, and if you're coming in and there's an advanced enemy patrol around this area that you didn't know about, and it knocks you out, if you get caught anywhere in this island, where would you prefer to crash land, as it were, just so I can have an idea where you
that's
aim
gonna
for?
entirely depend on what's happening.
It will be the
Just
first.
where it'll be just the first place you land on.
The first place we land, I will tell where we're crashing.
Right. Okay. In that instance, I need you to know that if you're a decent way away, we can't come and get you. Because we stand too much risk of getting encircled ourselves, and then we'll all die in the same rat hole.
That is why my last point on my emergency checklist is attempt to regroup with ground assets.
Good. I will do my best if you're within the vicinity to send support, but if you're well out there behind enemy lines, you're fucked.
Trust me, the worst thing that can happen is we're getting knocked out engine while we're over above the sea.
Right.
That's gonna be
Okay.
the worst.
Like shooting fish in an ocean.
Damn right. So we have Arrow, Autobahn, and Venom. Plan.
Fucking cancer, that is what it is.
It's good, isn't it?
Wait, you
Radio
called
comms
yourself,
50, 40, 30. Have you two had chats with your teams?
Not yet.
Okay, right.
Flash.
Well,
Yes.
you've had the basic
I will
breakdown.
note down people
Hang on, we'll
who
leave
died,
the
so
helicopter team to
I will tell them to fuck off if they try to cheat. So yeah.
Okay, I was actually wondering how to do that, so thank you.
Okay. Right. First thing I want you to do is to pick your colours, if you could.
Blue.
Nice.
Okay.
Green.
Jeffy's got blue. You're green. Lovely. Right, now, if I remember this correctly, Jeffy, you're on Sector 1, covering
Yes,
west,
sector
yeah?
on from the hospital.
And you're on
We
Sector
have
2,
a
covering
passenger
East Cry.
compartment in
Now,
the
Jeffy,
vehicle.
you've got the machine gun, yeah?
Yeah.
Cry,
We're
you've got
gonna
the
have to
50
run
cal.
quite a few
Cry,
trips
stick
then.
to Flash's orders, only use it on vehicles if necessary. That is a order to fire weapon. It isn't
14
there for popular
diplomats from
use.
the US
And
side,
Jeffy, I
Uh-huh.
need you to
personnel
conserve as
just for
many
the US.
rounds of ammunition for that machine gun as
Okay.
possible. Do not
Fucking
fire it off
the
as soon as
UN
you see the
has
first
6
man.
diplomats
So
and
Wait
rules of
until it's in-
engagement
guns.
is fire
And
when
fucking
fired
let's
upon.
have 20 diplomats and 6
basically.
security
Use the
guards.
machine gun when it's actually going to be useful, suppressing and dispersing large bodies of men.
You're
Okay.
gonna have to.
Treat it as if it was a fucking MG42, okay?
Yep.
Pray to it.
And ensure in your teams that you have strict trigger discipline. This is a very tense situation. There might still be civilians in the city, and if the enemy don't shoot them, I sure as hell don't want to be making headlines for killed
What's the
civilians,
stress?
okay?
Yeah.
You're gonna need that.
Makes sense.
Now,
Godspeed,
basically,
dude. I mean,
the most
it's
you're going
gonna
to
be
expect
freaking
out of this
hectic for you.
is
I don't
survival.
know what to say.
As far as I'm concerned, these Federation assholes brought this down on themselves and they can go fuck it off and die. We are here to ensure the United Nations and American lives are saved. If the Federation can, so be it. No sweat off my back. If they can't, equally so, I don't care. Keep your men alive. We have limited tickets, as you know. Now, is there anything either of you want to discuss before I send you off to go talk to your men?
I mean, I am disappointed we didn't get any shuttles, but other than that, do we have like something we can call out if everything goes to shit?
Yeah.
Like
I actually need to.
besides just screaming in
I
panic.
checked out
Yeah,
everything. I
a
need the
good
mission
safe
seems
word
kinda
is
work.
very good. If your position becomes
shit, bro,
untenable,
but I'll have to.
just say your situation. I don't know.
Is
I will.
I mean, you could
Shit.
just say situation
But the
untenable if
funny
you want,
thing
Yeah.
or
is,
we could. I have a cool code
The
word
UN
for it.
diplomats decide
It's up to you.
What's
Basically,
the
just
cool
keep
word?
me in.
I
I've
spent all
just
my
Some gear.
creativity on my
Shit.
code names. So
Condition Damocles or something. You
Oh no.
know.
luck with that.
There you go.
Condition
Bit of
critical. That will
Condition critical. There you go. If you want to be
everything
a
is
boring
shit, yeah.
loser. But yeah, that's pretty much.
So I guess we bunker
Try
in,
this one.
hide ourselves, conserve
Gender
ammo,
yellow.
only shoot when it's
Yeah. Necessary.
Pretty much. So I've got everything written down. Also, so you guys are aware, we've got the greater sectors around Sector 1 and 2. I need you to know that with this kind of division, I'm also giving you kind of operational oversight over your respective north and south equivalent of your sectors as well.
Yeah.
So your primary defense is that blue area, but if necessary, you will be rallying forwards to defend the outer perimeter if we feel we need to push the enemy back in between waves. Because that is likely how these communist scum are going to come crashing down on us.
discussing wave tactics.
Damn right. Okay, so I have all the details here. If there's any point during the operation you need a sit rep, contact me. I will contact command and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I am going to sit myself in the Hotel Atlantic.
Oh boy.
With the rest of the teams. Now, hang on.
And get this 50 loaded in the heli.
Yeah, so that once the supplies are done, have words with your teams. You're probably not going to be able to converse mid-flight. Do it now, do it quick, let them know the situation. Good luck.
Thank you.
So I guess my team decided we are red.
Adams, where's Admiral?
Yeah,
I'm
you
here.
using
Let's go outside.
I guess we are red.
Alright.
Admiral, come on.
Is it this
Yeah.
So, we need to conserve ammo, so don't shoot at single targets, only shoot to disperse crowds. Ask me usually before we start shooting. Not every time, just like once every 10 minutes, let's say.
What the fuck? Okay, anyway, ignore that. Sure.
Besides that, we've got Sector 1.
Sector 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sector 1 and then Sector Northwest and
Northwest,
Southwest,
Southwest.
if
Okay.
necessary.
I see we have
I don't know where to set up. I'm thinking either administration office or next to the gas station, a higher building anyway.
It would be good to find a building with many windows. So we
Yeah,
can switch
a high
positions with
building
some
with
vehicle.
windows.
Yeah.
That's my idea. Besides that, I don't know. That's about it. Grab
Yeah.
ammo.
I guess we
Like,
can
lot of ammo.
we can set at Hotel Atlantic because you
Yeah.
leaking, so
Thing with Hotel Atlantic, bullets will go straight through it. There's no
got it,
cover
okay.
there.
Yo, Jimmy.
Yes.
This
okay,
area.
never mind that.
Which one? That's a statue. I'm thinking administration office. Maybe this building here. Or something like next to the gas station. One of the higher buildings anyways.
Yeah, okay. I hope we're not too far from the LZ.
The LZ is in the middle. It's
Yeah.
basically surrounded.
Still far from there.
So fire on your command or at large groups.
Yeah. Conserve ammo,
the-
basically.
What about vehicles?
Listen up, motherfuckers. The enemy's not briefing all day, so we gotta
Yeah.
get moving.
Okay,
Go.
okay.
So,
Board the helicopter.
Board it.
You take pilot,
Oh,
I take
also
the
machine gun?
I'm last out, everyone's here.
Alright.
Why am I straight gray?
Because you're getting
I should get ammo.
suppressed by the wind.
I have 22 press.
Oh man.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ooh, hi there.
Oh boy.
Open the door.
Yeah. You're also my team, right?
Yes, I'm your machine
Do
gunner.
You're
I
also
think I
basic.
have one.
Remember that you can take up the
I,
New flash.
what?
You can
Are
that you can have the GPS.
Are you sure you're on my team? I thought Jelly had a machine gunner team.
Well, you also have a machine gunner.
I was a rifleman.
Oh, it's
Ah,
I'm a rifleman.
all in. All in.
Alright, taking off.
This is a tight fit.
So, now
Yeah.
that I can actually brief my team,
Oh, yeah.
reserve your ammunitions. Only take, I guess, shots that are necessary.
Oh, bugger.
Don't waste everything in the first 5 minutes. We can't dig in because we don't have shovels. So we will observe the situation as we go there and try to find a good spot for us to not die.
Friday.
And only use the 50... Jesus Christ, Nelly.
What?
Yeah, you might not want to make so much noise over the intercom.
Only,
I
who's
just
using the
jangle
50
my
cal?
nuts, don't worry.
Okay then.
Oh
mental
god,
image
no
is not
wonder I'm
bearable.
lagging.
Why?
My fucking view distance for helicopters were set to 12,000.
Oh.
Yeah, it's automatic. I switch it back to 2000 with MCC.
No, the recording was not, fuck's sake. Well, let's start recording now.
5.
We don't need record until we're done.
So, what... I don't know, who of my team takes the 50 cal?
I suggest Kevin or Hirohito. I believe
Just
both
either
are
as I
good
am
shots.
right now.
Hero's a better shot.
Well,
Given
he's
that
not going to
doesn't
be
take
carrying
the-
it at all times. The point is the gun's on the ground next to you for when it's needed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
what I was about to say. We only use 50 cal if definitely necessary. We only have 20 rounds. So, you know, wait for the big Vegas we can't take out otherwise. I also took all of the rifle grenades. So we have some form of defense. Yeah, we will observe the rest on the ground, I guess. And Flash just jump out of the helicopter.
Pretty bad. Did he
That's not
activate?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just...
Flash?
Bye, Flash.
What?
Oh, he's not even in here anymore.
I'm using the radio.
Yeah. He's not behind me. I beside
Be
me.
aware, boys, we're on final approach, so be ready.
Thank you. Right. Remember your sectors.
Okay.
As soon as we touch down, you go. If you need me, I'll be in the
By the way,
hotel.
Red
Okay.
Team, our frequency is floating
Swing back around.
radios.
No, we don't have.
Some be aware of the high trees anyway, so.
We're poor people.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. In case we find a radio, I'm 30, Jevy's 40, General is 50. If you're screaming over the radio, we're probably going to have a problem.
If you find a
Oh, God,
radio,
frame
do
rate.
not immediately tune it to 50.
Fine,
See if you can find a relevant NCO and then do it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you'll get in
if
the
you
way
load
of
up.
command channels and I will shoot you myself.
What he said.
Oh, we're touching
Oh.
down.
If you low.
Oof.
Don't worry, guys. Funnily enough, you're landing in a war zone. There's going to be gunfire.
Yeah, don't worry, they're
Hello, I'm
inaccurate.
not worried about
I
the
was
gunfire.
They
I'm
won't.
gonna have
And
to change my
remember-
settings.
Pick your damn targets. We don't need blue on blue today.
User left
Oh
your
yeah,
channel.
enemies are wearing olive uniform, friendlies are woodland. UN people have funny blue helmets, you know the drill.
Touchdown!
Okay.
Get out,
Finally,
go,
stand
go,
by,
go.
boys, go!
Okay. Yeah, let's go there. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, I guess they're not going there. I'm thinking this building.
User joined your channel.
I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking administration office. It has pretty good view.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. The hotel, the thing about it is that it will get you fucked up. Hi. If you look at it, it's full of windows. That's the thing. Ow. Did I take that? Yeah. Goddamn. Very cool.
Squad Arrow, be aware, if you need my physical location, it will be roof of Atlantic Hotel, over.
This is Arrow, understood. We are in administration office, 3rd floor. Well, this is not as good of a view as I thought. Huh?
Yeah. Where can I drop the equipment?
I
Because
guess.
I'm very chunky.
I guess inside.
Yeah,
Inside,
what room?
definitely. Huh?
What room?
Well, let's say this room.
Okay then.
It should be protected from most threats, I'd say. I'm gonna go look on the other side of this building. Oh, I just don't like this building.
Very. Madam. Equipment is stored at the garden right.
So, that area is Garrison 3. Fucking building. If you climb on top of it, you can see the road, one of the roads that the enemy might take.
Okay.
Am I still in pain? I just don't like.
If we get shot, we can rappel down. It's quicker, yeah?
Yeah, but I just don't like this because it's too exposed.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the hotel, the apartment building there?
The one I said?
Which one did you say?
That one, the highest one.
Yeah. I'm thinking that one.
Go check it out. I'm just gonna stay
Yeah.
here.
You two stay here, I'll go look it up.
Yeah, just come back here and tell us.
Ow. Yeah. Why am I on top of it now?
Just saying that we don't have radios.
What the I know.
Yeah, he will come back for us.
Huh?
Try rappelling, man.
No, I don't have rope though.
It's fine.
Can I rappel from this part? Yeah, I can.
Wait, how did you rappel?
Go to the ledge and you should get a rappel self button. I don't like that. There's a lot of stairs. God, my stamina is really bad.
All teams. Civilians have been sighted in the AO. Check your fire and targets. Over.
Understood.
Solid copy. Over and out.
It's pretty good. I say we go there
Okay, let's do it now.
And
First time, yeah.
yeah.
Also, you're bleeding.
I'm not anymore. I am. The hell.
Okay, I'm gonna just
Don't
get
forget
ready
the
to
ammo
follow
bag.
you. Yeah, yeah.
You gonna take it, Admiral?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, I'm moving. Which building?
The tallest one. Set up somewhere midway. If
Middle
not
floor?
the midway floor. Okay, we're gonna set up somewhere in the middle of it. Not really the top, in case something. I don't know.
Yeah, drops. Okay, okay.
Yeah. You have view ball around, basically. I like it.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Too chunky.
Yeah, I know. I am also kinda.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay,
Was that you, Admiral?
No.
Okay, keep going.
I'm resting right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm having a pretty good view.
Where are you, Adams? God damn it. Is this you? Oh, no, one above.
One above?
Bloody hell. No, one more above.
Wait. Second to the last floor?
Think so?
Hi.
Adams, come out of the come into the
Adam's
stairway.
here. What are you talking about?
Where is he?
Below you. One floor.
One floor, okay.
I'm gonna drop it here. So I'm gonna carry the AP with me.
It's two floors actually.
Oh.
Do we have escape route? Because the door comes into enemy direction.
Can one of you come into
hell
the
no.
goddamn...
We have one entrance.
Come into the middle of the building.
Can we? Oh yeah, we can. Just exit from the southeast.
Oh, okay. You can raffle to the
Oh,
window,
hi.
Yeah, we can. Should I
Nice.
try it now? Just in case?
What? Rappelling?
Rappel from the window.
No, Adams. They are gonna come that way. So like...
oh, north?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Can you even see that from...
We gotta move again?
Yeah, to the top, I guess.
Oh.
To the roof?
Yeah,
Where's the equipment?
it's in the room.
One floor above?
No, the roof is like 2 floors above or 3.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
1, 2, and 3. Oh man, 60 kilo. Okay, gotta jump.
God, fucking bullshit.
I fucking hate this building already.
Can you not go to the top, actually?
I think that's glitch.
I see. Well then,
What about the elevator? Like, there's a ladder there.
don't go into the elevator. You're gonna fall and die.
Climb a ladder up, but...
I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
Here, you can sit even 2 floors below us.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Hell, if
Okay,
you
I'm
want,
gonna drop
we can
the
go lower.
equipment here.
Drop it somewhere in the middle, where it's accessible, yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, I
Are
heard
we
someone.
taking shots? Oh, that's the feds. Just chilling in the open.
What is that sound?
What?
I'm hearing something like thunder or a building. Or
Probably the heli.
is it a heli?
No, it's not.
No, that's the heli.
Oh.
Am I supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
look at the
I
road
can
or
hear it.
directly north?
The road.
Road is okay.
Hold on, where are you?
I'm gonna change. Where are we? We are
Yeah, like
here.
the road, that's their most accessible route to come. And the hill, if need be.
road equals vehicle, so I am the good boy for that.
If you see vehicles, announce me and I'll tell you. But identify targets. We don't want to shoot friendlies.
Fire on vehicles. If there's a vehicle, I fire it. I fire on it. Yeah. Quickly.
Yeah, try to disable it. Fire a short burst. See if it's disabled. If not, fire again. But repeat until it's disabled, basically.
Okay, just not single people.
Yeah, no. Command, be advised, we have consolidated our position on the tallest apartment building next to the administration office on the top floor. I guess that isn't on comms. Admiral, if you wouldn't mind, watch that way, basically.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
the
they're still chilling.
What is that on the road? Oh, our guys.
Yeah, this the fence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's our sectors, basically. Huh?
We got nice view.
Yeah, I know. I'm just worried that they might get the high ground. Hold on.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Adams?
Should we cover sectors to the west as well?
To the west? Well, yeah, west is ours, basically.
I see tracers.
Where from?
West. Yellow tracers.
The hill?
Not sure.
Where did you see the yellow tracers?
Just like west.
Okay.
On our guys there at the top.
Uh-huh. Do you see enemies?
Yeah, 300 meters group of people.
On... They've got... is it where they're firing? Or our people? Then leave it, it's their sector, technically.
Okay. Okay, they got it, it was their dying.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The road and west is our sector.
Yo, Admiral, what you doing?
I'm just moving around.
Inspecting the elevator.
Yeah.
I
am.
That was close.
Was that our heli?
No, but that was something weird.
Sounds like an RT.
I don't know. Yeah, that was
on
an
the west side.
explosion.
I see movement. Is that the feds? 240 bearing.
Hold on. 240?
Yeah. I see movements. Is that ours?
They should be ours. See if they engage them. The guys on the hill didn't engage them, so I'm thinking they are ours.
Let's hope so. Okay. They are similarly colored.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, enemy is dark green, yeah?
Should be, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
LZ is fucked.
LZ is fucked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what the hell? This is Arrow, command, do you copy?
Oh, we're Arrow. Okay.
Yeah.
All teams, command has retreated from the roof due to concerns over enemy artillery.
Northwest?
Over and out.
Understood. We've got a group of unknown possible hostiles up to 10 moving towards our position from the hill to our southwest.
Roger that. Arrow, engage if fired upon. Over.
This is Arrow, understood. Over and out.
Wait.
I see one, dude.
Admiral.
I see a pickup.
Where?
Bearing 310. Check.
310?
Yeah, bearing 310.
Moving towards us or what?
No, it's just chilling.
I see it. Command, be advised. We have a pickup at bearing 310 northwest from our position. It's sitting far away.
Understood. Arrow, be aware that this could be retreating friendly elements from the Federation. Keep an eye on it. Report in if you are engaged. Over.
Understood. So, rules of engagement only fire if
Solid
fired
copy.
upon.
Over and out.
Okay, affirm.
Autobahn to Arrow, confirm. Did you just got engaged or not? Question.
No Arrow, no autoband. We did not get engaged. We just had contact with unknowns. We did not get fired upon, but we have eyes on possible enemy pickup.
Roger that.
Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct.
Admiral, keep an eye on the pickup. Or,
okay.
or I'll. Do you want to keep an eye on the hill or the pickup?
Anyway, I'm just keeping. Oh, our team on the west side is engaging.
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, they're engaging. They're moving about to the north. You see that villa on the...
I see.
North? Yeah?
Yeah. I guess so it's time to report it in again.
Yeah. They're firing up upon that villa, I guess.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't see anyone there.
Yeah, that's a problem. Me too.
Something caught fire there. Command, this is Arrow. Be advised. Allied forces are engaging unknown at bearing 280 west of our position.
Send traffic over, Arrow.
Allied position is firing upon a hill at 280 from our position. Unknown if enemy combatants are present.
Is that position marked on map as pickup? Over.
No, it is not.
Solid copy. Keep an eye on it for now. Over.
Great job, Admiral, with the pickup.
Also,
yeah, it
hold on.
Possible. Belay that. Enemies have been directly sighted east of your position, Arrow. Prepare for engagement.
East
over
from
and
our
out.
position. East from our position. Apparently, enemies.
That's fucking close.
Yeah.
East.
East is. So, Adams, enemies possibly coming to you. Watch the hills too, if you can.
The hills and that I'll gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay.
No, I don't see anyone there. No. Oh boy. Is the pickup moving is the question? No, it's sitting there.
Not yet. Yeah, is that the AA? Probably.
I can't tell that well. I see something on the back of it.
Yeah, maybe we should have brought vinyls. God damn.
I didn't have any.
Yeah.
Where are you? There's... If you come with me... Wait, what scope do you have? Yeah, you have a better one.
Oh.
So from this position, that way at 3:20. 3:20, 3:10. There's a pickup in the middle of semi-island.
pickup.
What is it? And what can you tell me about it?
It's a pickup. Either it's a ZU or a machine gun. Not sure.
Okay.
Maybe it's anti-air, maybe it's a machine gun.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Go back to position.
Okay, that's good.
I just tapped on the shoulder.
No, my camera shakes. That's why.
What happened?
The civilian that was walking around, he got on the hill and now it's clear that he's going to go down. It's like a fucking stranded cat.
Uh-huh. Admiral, where are you? I see the guys at the hill, basically. Fuck.
Well, I can't, so... no
They're
bueno.
in the forest at 270. No, 279. Somewhere around there. And if
Oh,
you
I
see
see a
there
link.
are...
I see a guy. Yeah, okay.
If you want, you can engage, but only a few
Nah,
shots.
that's far. I'm just gonna update the map.
Yeah. They seem to have it covered for the moment.
It's very clear.
Yeah.
It's almost like they went from west.
Huh?
It's almost like they don't want to go from north. For now at least.
Say again, Adams?
It's almost like they don't want to go from where I live.
And they're fucking weird, okay? What do you expect from communists, okay? They only do the wave tactics.
Betrayal, I expect.
Well, they did betray, not us, but the...
Oh, I see one dude and he's down.
Nice.
He just appeared and dropped.
What, was he on the road?
One more.
Hold on, where do you see them?
Small
Oh, I see them
movements
now.
Bearing 40 northeast.
All teams,
Not
all
many of them.
teams. Large
Hold on.
enemy movement from north. Big cluster coming
North,
towards
big
you.
enemy
Keep an eye on it.
movement.
Over and out.
He's down.
The Adams River, they might be coming north that way.
From behind. Okay. The hill.
Somewhere all around that area.
Gotcha.
Oh. That's the helicopter again, so that's okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the hill because they are dying on the road. They're okay.
Yeah. Admiral, did our friendlies fall over, or?
Yeah, the 279. I think
Yeah.
They got pushed.
Ah, the guys at 240 are still there, so.
Yeah, but there's two squads there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, one of them was falling back. That's
Oh, okay.
for sure.
Yeah, there's movement there at below the hill, 249, 280. You see that guy?
249 to 280?
No, 280. There's a guy.
Oh, that's arty.
Yep, big ones. Yeah, you see that guy moving?
Where?
Through the forest?
Where exactly?
280. How do I?
Shift tilde should be. No, I don't have eyes on him yet.
Okay, he will move around later.
I'll keep an eye on them anyway. I'll keep an eye on
I'm
their
gonna-
pickup.
What's your sit rep? Over.
Okay, you do that.
We have not yet seen any actual enemies. We have actually spotted at least 1 to 2 men going on the road behind the gas station at bearing 50 northeast. Over.
Solid copy, keep an eye on it. Over and out.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Oh.
Small forces, very small.
Yeah. Oh, they popped smoke there.
Yeah, maybe they will advance, who knows. Or they are retreating.
I'm scared of a push. That's the thing. Command, this is Arrow. Do you copy? I guess command doesn't copy. Actually, I see some of them pushing forward on the hill at yeah, what's that? 280, yeah. Or is that 260? No, that's 280.
Yeah, you're right. It's 280.
Right on the tree at the top. Huh. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
me too.
All teams, all teams, all teams. Enemy are
While ago, they
regrouping.
were
Minor
falling
contact
back.
is
Now they're
present.
pushing
Get
again.
ready for a renewed counter assault. Over and out.
Enemy are regrouping. Be ready for a renowned assault. This is Arrow. Understood. Over and out.
Brace for artillery as well. Over.
Brace
and
for
out.
RT.
Okay.
Stay firm.
That's what he said, so.
It's almost like the art is falling on us.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
Was
God
that?
damn it, Adam. Don't jinx it.
That was like 10 meters away from us. Now that's
Yeah.
like 50. Command, do you copy? Command, this is Arrow, do you copy? Command, this is Arrow, do you copy? Well, boys, we are working under the assumption that command has been taken out with that RT strike. I'm still gonna try to get in touch with them. Huh?
They were close by, yeah?
Adams, do you see where the shell struck?
Don't know. I don't see where.
It's right where the smoke is, right under us.
Okay, so instead of attacking, they want to use RT, and they are probably ranging.
I guess that. And command
one
is
dude.
in the hotel. You see what?
Oh god.
One dude there, maybe he's ranging, no idea. He's like.
Oh, I
standing up
see.
and-
Oh, that was shrapnel, I guess.
I gotta use the bipod. There we go.
Yeah,
But
the.
can't see shit because of the smoke.
Yeah, I know. Oh, fucking hell. Command, this is Arrow. Do you copy? Yeah, I think command is dead or down. at least.
Admiral, that pickup still there?
Yeah, the pickup is still there.
Okay, good. I hope he stays that way.
Yeah, I hope so too.
So there is RT, and I saw like rockets falling from the sky. I guess rockets are ours, and Soviets have 4 equipment.
I don't know.
So the RT is theirs, like normal shells.
I guess so. I hope so.
I wonder if there are any vehicles we can use to get long range.
Well, all the vehicles that were here, as you can see, are the smoke.
You can't see that well.
Yeah, but if you can see the smoke, well, you can basically
Oh.
see their last
Now it's
position. Hey,
Okay.
no, it's clear.
That civilian is still fucking there.
Where?
He's enjoying the show. On the hill north.
God damn.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get in contact with command again. Command, this is Arrow. Do you copy?
Maybe windows are blocking?
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
well,
No, we had good reception up until now.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch to 40 to speak with the other dudes. 30, I mean.
You can have additional channels.
Autobahn, this is Arrow. Do you copy?
Autobahn copies.
Can you get in contact with command, as I seem to not be able to?
Neither can I. I'm afraid he might be taken out bad. I can yell towards Flash. Give me a second.
Ooh, that's pretty big.
Yeah, B. Do you see where?
No
Not
idea.
sure yet.
I don't think it's from this side.
I don't know.
I think they're shooting from somewhere else, like behind us. Don't know though.
Oh.
Not sure.
No, behind us it's pretty chill.
Yeah.
So it's west.
No, that's behind us. Yeah, that's like nothing is going about on the west to south.
Anyways, I'm gonna report that civilian because he's sus as fuck.
Sasa, yeah.
He's just chilling.
Automan, this is Arrow. Do you copy?
I copy. Nelly is still alive, but for some reason not ready to reach radio, maybe.
Understood. Well, be advised, there is a unknown civilian on the hill to our 340. That is his bearing. Unknown if he's a spotter or anything like that.
We also saw that guy, but thanks for the information.
No problem.
Yeah.
Over and out, I'm returning to my frequency.
Affirmative, over and out.
Harry's coming back.
Crybaton, could you do...
I said I was returning to my frequency right as Nelly started talking. Oh well. A bit too late.
Is command with the heli?
I don't know.
Just so everyone aware, frequency 40 is now for all combat teams to ease communication. Over.
Yeah, I haven't fired one.
This is Arrow. Understood. Over and out.
Feel free to communicate with each other as well if you need to coordinate, but failing that, just contact me and I will pass words on to Flash and the rest of command element. Over and out.
Okay, so 40 is
Copy
our
that.
new channel. It's for everyone now.
Oh, okay.
They took our home and they made it a public space. Oh. I don't see anyone on the hill now. I'm scared.
Yeah.
The pickup is still there. Jeez.
Oh, I think the enemies
Yeah?
are flanking. You see that at the bridge? You can see little heads.
Not really. Oh, yes, I can. I see
Yeah,
one
I think-
moving. I see two moving.
Yeah, I hope those are.
I hope so.
And they're not engaging.
Well, get ready to fire if need be.
Oh, it's engaging.
They are getting engaged. Wanna
Oh,
help
God.
them?
I guess so, sure.
Yeah, fire the boat.
What's the range?
All teams be aware I will be out of radio communication
4, 5.
for a few short moments while I perform some reconnaissance. Over and out.
Understood. Over and out.
Autobahn copies, over and out.
Be advised, our friendly forces at bearing 240 are getting engaged and outflanked by enemy men.
Okay, they're getting fucked now.
Copy that.
Am I even hitting close to him? No, no, no.
Fuck. I can't see the range on this ACOG.
I can't even see where I'm landing the shots.
Yeah,
Now
they're 500 meters away.
Well, they were.
Oh,
Oh, I see them. Reloading one. Hold fire for now.
Yeah,
Keep
checking
watch
the
on
pickup.
them. And announce me if anything changes.
Okay, okay. Be advised, the feds, they're...
Oh, they took a rocket, I see that. And are
yeah,
getting outflanked again.
Yeah, their vehicle is dead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, come over here and suppress them, please.
Yeah, we're gonna... they're getting fucked real good, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Oh
gonna
my
change.
god.
Admiral, watch his sector. I'm gonna show targets.
Just point them.
Yeah, he's fucking around 250. The
Enemy
yeah.
vehicle has moved. I repeat, enemy vehicle has moved and we don't know where.
Huh? Understood. The guys near the fire are ours. Did you get shot? Or what? Hold on, I'm gonna... Yes.
I think you need to go back here.
What
Adam.
happened?
There's a 50 on bearing 70 or 80. Somewhere there.
Only one guy or too many dudes?
Team Autobahn has 2 guys down.
You can set up here,
Understood.
Where? What?
50?
Yeah,
Give
there's
me
a 50.
direction.
It's like 80.
Bearing 80.
It's a big one.
All teams, I am back in radio communication. Over and out.
Copy that. Team Autobahn is being engaged and 2 of us are down.
Adams, next to the church. Where are you? Come here, come here.
Arrow, what's your sit rep over?
We're trying to engage the 50 cal next to the church.
Okay, church, 50 cal, got you. Give me space.
There. Do you see it?
A bit heavier, Adam.
Yeah, lay down on them.
Oh, holy shit. Oh god.
Team Autobahn has to report. Kev is dead. I repeat, Kev is dead. We are currently 1 man still down.
Understood, we are engaging the street with the 50 cal on it. One behind the 50, one behind the 50.
Nice one.
Hold fire,
The
hold
church is
fire.
also getting mortared.
Not a workaround hashtag. Fucking hell.
I hide these buildings so they have bad hitboxes.
The street with the 50 cal pickup on it seems to be empty now. Over and out.
Where did you say the pickup was, in which direction from us, roughly?
Bearing 90 on the middle of the street next to the church.
Copy that, thank you.
This is command team. We are engaging from the hotel. Over.
This is Arrow, understood.
Team Autobahn is still held up in the church, but we can't do a lot because one man is dead, one man is down.
Adams, be careful not to shoot the church.
Understand, over.
We're not shooting church. I'm
Don't
engaging
shoot the church. That's our guys. Get back in. Get back in.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's too hard to shoot from there. There are people in the forest close to church, bearing 70 from here.
Team Autobahn, be advised, you've got hostiles close, bearing 70. Over and out.
But 70 from my location.
Thank
Their
you.
location's different, probably.
It's what we know, so hey.
Just in the forest.
In the forest at bearing 70, to be more specific. Admiral, are you keeping an eye on the guys on the hill?
They're pretty chill right now.
Okay, still ours, yeah?
Yeah, still ours.
Be advised, Team Autobahn in the church potentially surrounded by hostiles.
Adams, if you could support them, they are inside the church.
Understood. We are taking fire ourselves, over.
Okay, they're inside the church. Shoot at enemies.
Yeah, shoot at enemies outside of it. Understood, Team Autobahn. This is Team Arrow. We are moving in to suppress.
Roger that, much appreciated.
There was one next to the 50 cal. Moving towards the church.
This is Nelly putting down fire on road right of Autobahn, over.
Affirmative.
Autobahn, careful, I think your building's been breached.
It sure is, thank you for the warning.
The fucking pickup, it moved.
What? Did it fucking move?
All teams, prepare to engage in close quarters combat, over. We are now in a CQC environment.
I don't have any eyes anymore.
This is Team Arrow. We've lost eyes on the pickup that was on the marker pickup.
Understood. See if it resurfaces.
Understood, no eyes at the moment. Admiral, keep an eye on that location. Tell me if it resurfaces. I'll assist Team Autobahn.
Okay, okay.
Mind if I get through? Thank you. And I want to see their...
Team Autobahn is about to be wiped out.
Ah, they're about
Solid
to be
copy.
wiped out.
Fight your way back to the hotel if possible, over.
Fuck.
Roger that.
I will provide cover fire in 1, over.
You've got hostiles next to the church bell
Move forward, my legs are
at
broken, all my teammates are
80.
dead or down, I'm trying to survive.
Bearing 80?
Yeah, bearing 80 to 60.
Wait, one.
Yeah, that one. Fire. Fire for effect.
We also still have rocket launchers and 50 gun in the tower of the town.
Understood.
They're about to be wiped out too. So be aware of that.
Okay, I just select 3 dudes, 1 down.
Okay.
Got back.
That's...
I'm moving to get you. Wait there. Don't die.
Thank you.
I think he's dead, but... Hold fire a bit. Let me check it out.
Crossing.
They seem... hostiles that way seem to be down. Fucking hell. Watch the base of the church. Be aware, Nelly's moving into them, in for them.
Nelly's moving into church, okay?
Yeah.
Good thing I cannot shoot from here, cause... fucking sun! Jesus.
What? Who's firing from there?
Someone's parachuting.
Who's... command, be advised, this is Arrow. We have eyes on a parachuting person.
East from church. Behind building.
East from church at bearing 90 to 100.
Just east.
User
How
left
close
your
was that?
channel.
I don't know. That was on the gas station.
Okay, I'm gonna hide now.
Yeah.
I have no stamina whatsoever. What the hell?
Yeah,
am
me
I?
neither. What the fuck?
What is going on?
I don't know.
It's like putting like a pig. Jesus.
Oh, that was on target.
Oh fuck!
What?
I think I killed a friendly.
Ooh. Ooh. Normal heart rate.
Where?
You see that guy with an RPG?
Oh yeah.
It looks like a.
Most likely friendly.
Jeffy, do you
Yeah.
read? Over.
This is a we read. No casualties at the moment.
To Hotel Atlantic
Oh, what a
immediately.
bad
Retreat
guy.
to Hotel Atlantic immediately.
Grab your gear. Grab your gear. We're going down.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna rappel down.
Understood. Do not fucking
you-
do that. It's too open. I don't know where the hostiles are.
Ooh.
No, go
Let's
down,
go.
go
Shit,
down,
lad,
go
let's
down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Fucking
I don't
hell.
wanna stay here anymore.
Double C.
Yeah.
Double C, Jeffy. Yeah.
No, it's already double C.
Ooh.
I don't have stamina.
Yeah, me too. I have my one block. No idea why. I was standing still.
I
and
know.
lying down.
Me too.
Oh, about 1 block now.
Where are we going?
Hotel Atlantic. So the place that's very open, and I don't like it.
I need a breather.
Arrow, be careful on approach to hotel. We are taking fire.
Hold
Over.
here. They are taking fire, so be careful. There were enemies on top of that hill. Beware. This is Arrow, understood, over and out. We just got down. We are going to move now.
Say again, Jeffy.
We just got down from the building. We are going to move to your location right now.
Double time it.
Okay.
Okay, double time it. I can't double time anything. Okay.
Let's do some CQB, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh god. You with your big ass gun.
Just saying I'll be just walking because I cannot even jump.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Okay, moving, moving.
Move, 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 move.
Uh-oh.
One on the street, one on the street. Keep moving, keep moving,
All
keep
teams pull
moving.
back right into the core of the hotel. This is no longer
Keep
safe.
moving,
Over.
keep moving. Say again.
Pull back into the hotel now. We need to get to a strong room. Over.
Adams move, Adams move. Understood, we are at the hotel right now.
Watch out, we've been smoked out. We can't see you coming in. Shout out when you're coming in.
Let's go through this way. Understood. That's ours. We are coming in.
Friendly, friendly.
Friendly.
We need as many men fighting as possible. Kevin, I'm gonna find a replacement for you. Can't be stood bandaging.
Hello.
You, whoever you are, bandage this dude. Get down and bandage him.
Okay.
Kevin, get that machine gun set up if you're watching the outside.
Check his airbase and pulse.
Go to the
Yeah.
room. Go,
I
go, go,
need
go, go.
equipment. I need to drop this.
Drop the backpack and go.
God fucking
Wait
damn
for
it.
the smoke to pass so we can engage target. Get to the front room. Anyone who's not doing shit to the front
Area
room.
is clear.
Front
Medical
room. That way,
section near.
that way. Go. That way.
I'm giving him a Grodel tube.
You take care of him. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Enemies are both to the left and front. Find a place to...
Anybody has any information on Rugged?
No.
There's a guy moving with an RPG.
Keep him alive, Jeffy.
Yeah.
I guess I would suggest...
Let's try to get the building. Move to the window. Try to reach up to the building.
Channel timed out.
No.
Fuck off.
What happened?
Nelly, your head.
Nelly! Admiral!
Yes.
You might need to pull back.
User entered your
This is Command Element Nelly. We are taking heavy sustained fire. We're on the verge of losing the hotel. We advise on immediate evac opportunity. Over.
Okay, Nelly, I'll...
Third evac opportunity is south, Mimi.
Let me in.
Okay, are you hurt?
That is negative. I'm not confident of our capacity to escape.
Nelly, I'm
this
gonna watch
hotel.
this. So
We are surrounded. Over.
I got one at the gate. Over there at the gate.
Nelly, okay. Admiral, you are watching the wounded.
And beyond.
I say again, there are no.
Admiral, Nelly's down.
Oh fuck.
Can you drag him in?
Okay, I'm dragging him.
I'm gonna check his pulse while you do that.
I'm getting up again. Watch out.
Okay, dragging.
Yeah, he's alive.
We are unable to land at the nearby town of
Fucking...
Just the door.
Medical menu. Bandaging your arm.
Cry! Nelly's down. Do you want to tell the pilots what's the C-trap?
Apply.
Or do you want me to do it?
Okay, just do it, man.
Yeah, just do it.
Switching channel now.
Okay, Nelly, you're pretty good. You're not gonna die of other stuff.
I think we're fine. I'm reloading.
This is ground. Nelly has been downed. Do you copy?
Looking behind us.
Wow, that was some bars, dude.
Are we the last ones alive?
Oof. Not about now. Fuck, Debbie's down, Debbie's down.
Amazing.
Yeah. Admiral, can you do anything about Debbie?
Looks like it's... Wait, I'll try something. Come on, don't die.
This is Venom 2 to any call sign on grounds. Do you receive?
Drag, come on, Debbie.
Admiral, do you need any help? Because I can't move faster than
It's okay, it's okay.
This is Venom 2 to any ground assets do you receive?
I'm applying first aid. Oh fuck, Jevy is really good. It's really fucked. Applying first aid on Jevy.
Helicopter would be able to give us a quick lift off the roof, because we do not have prospects of leaving this building.
That's gonna be immensely difficult. There's an AA looking down, exactly down your path.
We'll try to get rid of it.
Everyone on the roof. The roof. Head for the stairs.
What about injured?
I guess red.
This is Nelly back in the fight. Just realised I was muted.
Suppress from the staircase. Suppress.
Sorry, Jevy. Fuck. Non-hero.
Motherfucker.
Flash, you are on currently hotel.
Everyone into the staircase.
Ah shit, I cannot climb.
Where's the
Close the doors.
Hold up. Ground assets. We're gonna attempt landing on the roof. We're approaching shortly.
Not able right now. We are not able right now.
Copy. We're standing by. Loitering south.
Admiral, you alive? Yeah, I'm still alive.
How about Jelly?
I got some maps.
What is going on? Get just
I'm helping his ass.
get him to the staircase.
Okay.
This was supposed to be my first real team leading mission.
How heavy are you?
39?
Suppress from the staircase. We're coming in, coming in, coming in.
This thing was a bad place.
I'm crossing.
Reloading.
Okay.
Go.
Moving.
Is there anyone else alive?
Coming in. Adams, the ammo is in the next room. Just right.
Do you get it on you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go get some.
Tap him in the shoulder and then go. Like, you know, tactical.
I need to rest. I need to rest first.
Enemies close. I hear them from the left
Flash, are
side
you
of the
okay?
door.
Do you need help?
I'm good. I'm getting Nelly.
I wanna peek out so I can cover.
And try.
Okay, I'm just addressing our team lead.
I should have appointed second in command, but I never died.
Cover me.
Cover.
Okay.
Cover me, goddamn.
What do you think we're doing? Reloading.
Just do something.
Amazing.
Pick up these wounded.
Let's go. Get in.
Go.
Come on.
We're moving up.
Everyone grab a wounded.
Okay, we're moving up.
We're moving to
Okay,
the
I'm
roof.
covering.
Kilo,
There's Venom 2.
we're moving with wounded to the roof.
We're landing on the west side.
Get to the roof. West side of the roof. Go.
Amazing. Too bad I don't have anything.
Come on.
It's so good I put these beans to pick up stuff. Okay.
Oof. What's that shit?
Turn around.
We're now approaching. Coming.
Hi, why am I here? I don't like here. Move.
Ah! I can't.
I don't have ammo.
No idea.
What the hell is
Yeah,
this?
your body is there.
Just saying one.
What do you mean my body is there?
You
Why am
dropped
I
your stuff.
naked?
Yeah, that's why.
What have you
The
done?
respawn's kind of fucked.
I don't know.
What the hell? Hello? What? Are you in the fucking... Hi, Kevin.
No.
Am I naked?
Yes.
What the hell is going on? I guess I will take one of these things. Do I look professional?
Absolutely.
Amazing. Is there anything like a radio left? Or something? God. Hello.
Hello. They threw
Nelly.
me out of the helicopter for some reason.
Ah, you're also naked.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to do with the death. Don't worry about it.
So I actually died. Okay, I thought I got to be alive.
I died inside of the helicopter, but I'm gonna say I survived the op.
I almost survived. Okay. What's in this box? Nothing. You moved that, dude. The fuck? Do you still have lives left, Nelly? Or...
Oh yeah, yeah, but this is mission over now.
Ah, yeah. Well, probably.
I'm gonna run by the rule that I didn't die this op because I should have been saved by the helicopter.
I should have also been saved, but I don't know what happened.
I think you bled out, same as me.
Oh, did you blade out?
Or you got shot in the head by a sniper.
I'm not sure because I wasn't alive at that time.
Probably bled out.
Probably. My team did quite well. No casualties besides me.
Yeah, you did good.
The building we set up in was actually quite nice. We had like a 360 view of almost everything. It was like one of the big apartment buildings.
Nice.
We wanted, well, I wanted to set up in the. Ah, I
There
see.
we go.
Man!
User joined your channel.
Hey!
Hey! We're still
You
alive.
bunch of cunts! I heard you planning to kill me. You could have just taken my weapon without executing me.
User joined your channel.
Despite a metric ton of technical difficulties.
Yes.
So.
And so many weird things happening. It was kind of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I had
we accomplished our main task, which is to survive, which is to rescue the U.S. citizens.
Did the helicopter escape?
Yes,
it
should be possible.
No,
I didn't.
It crashed. Maybe if somebody, instead of picking up the body, just loaded it into the chopper, we would have survived.
No, it was too high.
I would have been able to take off
It
by that
wasn't.
point.
I put both of the bodies in afterwards.
Because I was gonna say, Flash, whilst you did save me, I did bleed out inside of the helicopter. And I fell out the bottom of it naked.
To be fair, normally I wouldn't, because it literally is suicide mission, and I knew it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only did it because we already accomplished the tasks.
I mean, we nearly got away with it though.
Yeah.
If it weren't for those meddling
Yeah,
kids.
Why did you begin bunkering down in the hotel?
Because
That was
it
my
was the
question.
safest place in the town.
It
We
wasn't.
couldn't.
It
We
was
literally
kind
couldn't.
of
No, we
paper.
just we couldn't.
Also
move.
the last place in the town.
Genuinely, it was the only place we had left.
It
The
was-
loss
couldn't-
of that fucking UN section right at the start was devastating. We lost all heavy and vehicle defensive capabilities in one artillery round.
I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
did Nelly just die? I tried contacting you and
All right,
didn't.
I'll do a short recap, then we'll give the feedback, and then we'll do the vote. All right. I'll tell you that the mission was officially a success.
Yay.
We accomplished the main task of rescuing all the U.S. citizens.
There will be many Medal of Honors on our graves.
Oh, there will be so many Medal of Honors for this shit. Oh, Jesus. Right, where do we even start? Honestly, most of it was fine. I can notice. I don't know, Adams. I have no fucking idea what was happening. People were respawning on their bodies. I saw one of you sprinting on the street, get shot 3 times, die 3 times, and just each time you die, you just like your corpse falls, you appear above it, and keep running. It's like nothing happened. And there was just a trail of U.S. Marine corpses on the road.
Oh
Well, that's why there were like sudden bodies appearing when we got shelled.
Yeah, there was a lot of technical shit that just I guess the respawn function just didn't only not work, but it somehow changed the main respawn that I placed afterwards. It just said bugger all. I don't know why.
I don't care, I'm just fucking respawn immediately. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, so I saw some people die many times.
Oh.
But it's due to a glitch, so I guess I can't do much about that. I
It
can't.
seems like the respawn timer was at 0.
It wasn't. It's at a minute.
Yeah, but whatever the mission server did, put it at 0.
The what did?
Something put it at 0.
Well, no, it's not at 0. I guess just.
As I died 3 times, yes, it's 0.
It's not 0 because some people actually waited. I waited. When I teleported myself once, I fell from the sky and died.
Oh.
And then I waited a minute.
Was that you parachuting?
I wouldn't call that parachuting. I fell.
I saw some dude just parachute from the sky and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I teleported myself after it dropped just 5-second desync, took me out of the helicopter. I teleported myself and I just went like a fucking mortar shell and died.
Oh.
And then I waited a minute.
Speaking of mortar shells, those rockets were goddamn slow, like the artillery. I could see them falling in real time. It was really weird and scary.
I don't know if it was just desync because the civilians turned themselves on. I checked the add-on settings; they weren't turned on. That shit needs to be removed clearly because it has a mind of its own.
There is no
One of
perfect
the
armor mission.
civilians was just chilling on the hill, looking at this whole show. I think he had fun.
So
First he took us.
I'll tell you all the errors. Respawns, if you got shot, you would sometimes just appear above your corpse. And you probably wouldn't even notice, because it was instant.
I didn't notice.
For some of you, the respawn worked. For...
Oh, he's dead.
Oh man, that's a time today. I just want to say I'm really proud of my team. You did really fine. Except for the one part where all of you were in the same tower and got nearly all killed. But besides that, everybody was really good.
Did you actually take the church as a position?
No difference whatsoever.
didn't think that it was a good position until we got overrun.
Yeah, Flash, you just had a massive desync, by the way.
Nice. Well, I was going to say that not only did the civilians break by enabling themselves, they broke by breaking their own parameters. You know, there's a little section that says how many civilians there can be and such. There was 500 civilians at one point. That's the frame.
Oh, that's why the frame rate was. That makes
I
a lot of
opened.
sense.
I started losing my frame so hard, and I'm like, I've tested this. There is no way you can lose frames this much. I opened MCC. The whole map was purple civilian. All of it.
Oh, it was that again.
There was 20 trucks piled up on a bridge blocking the enemy from moving. 20 civilian
Amazing.
trucks had a collision on a bridge, stopping the entire enemy advance.
Bruh.
It's the Evergreen again.
This is the curse of me trying to host my first mission after a while. Fucking everything that could go wrong went wrong. I don't know. Yeah, literally, it was like Evergreen, but times 20 on that fucking bridge. You couldn't. I opened Zeus after it to go there. My middle mouse didn't work, so that was fantastic. Then I flew over there. I looked at it, and I'm not even shitting you. One of the trucks was parallel parked across the bridge, and the rest kind of just hit it. It was like a, like how you have a match, the rope pulling match, whoever pulls the first, group into the pit. This was the complete opposite.
yeah.
There was a truck in the middle, and there was just two columns of trucks pushing against it, seeing who's gonna, I don't know, push the other side across the bridge.
Oh no, that truck, I'm stuck.
And it might seem like I'm focusing on one thing, like it's some sort of big deal. It is, because it's the only fucking road between the enemy and us. It blocked them. The enemy couldn't move. The whole mission couldn't even take place. Like when we landed, I saw that happen.
Parked his truck.
By the way, the reason why there was no anti-air other than one truck is because they got run over by the fucking trucks.
Oh god.
I just got back. Sorry. Are we in debrief?
Yes.
It rant/debrief, yeah.
Gotcha.
Just to give you a recap, Rugged, the reason the mission was so calm in the beginning was because for some reason, the module that exists for creating civilians, not only did it turn itself on, even though it says it's off in the settings, it also broke its own parameters, causing there to be 500 civilians total on the map at some point.
I really liked how quiet it was, though.
And then the best part was there was an evergreen driver on the bridge, and they were having a push contest against it, which ended up causing the deaths of the entire enemy anti-air squad, plus the destruction of one of their anti-air vehicles. Keep in mind, I checked how much the commander spawned in. They had 2. It knocked out more than half of their anti-air assets, the trucks.
The diplomats just had civilian backing, okay?
Yes.
Not to add to that, there was
Winning the hearts of minds.
There was literally trucks, they were so piled up, there was just corpses just overflowing from the side of the bridge. It was Ram Ranch, but for the enemy on the bridge. It wasn't good.
But one quick thing, I might have to drop out of debrief just in a second. I just wanted to ask one thing, Flash.
The respawn?
Yeah, that was and it's not the respawn exactly. It was the artillery strike that Autobahn got hit with in the beginning there, because I distinctly remember dropping down and then coming back up, fully healed. I took that as one of my deaths. That's why I quit as soon as I respawned the second time.
See, you're probably the only one that did. Many didn't even notice.
Oh, all right.
Yes, that was a death. And all I can say is I don't know what happened. I'm literally checking both the description for the mission and both the mission settings, and both say 60 seconds. And I have no idea how. I'm lost.
It's the same weird thing that happened with me and Sen's mission. Or tower defense thingy.
And the worst part is it's not consistent. You know, there was like an exception of 3 or 4 times when people actually did respawn, including me once. But the second time, I remember I dropped connection, I came back again, I teleported myself in a wall or something because I clicked on the map. I died, and then I just appeared on the outside of the wall. They're like, it's fine. And I'm like, well.
Yeah, no, when that artillery came in, because I watched it, it was an incredibly slow-moving missile. I watched it glide down like a snowflake and then plow into you. And when you said over the comms, oh no, everyone's fine, I was just like, what?
Yeah, I can't explain that either. I have no idea what. I think the add-on options might have completely bunkered. That's
it
the
was
only.
pretty intimidating. Like I saw the missile drop and like so much was oh shit, oh no, oh shit. That's really bad.
Yes, Adams. That is a Kevin. Kevin, do you have any idea? I guess add-on options just bunkered completely, considering the civilians and everything somehow, somewhere. I don't have an explanation for half the shit
As
that I
you
saw.
were fine after you reconnected, I assume there was a initiation problem.
I wasn't fine after I reconnected. I
I
teleported myself into a wall, popped, and just respawned instantly. I don't know. I am literally lost.
They were initiated wrongly. I don't know.
Anyways, there was a lot of hardware issues. Let's just go over the mission itself, completely negating the terribleness that I have witnessed. I think everybody did good. Other than that, I have some pointers. Krybaton, I don't know why your team was in the street fully. Were you moving from place to place when you got caught in the open?
Yes, we were. In theory, we wanted to bounce between the buildings to take most advantage of our cover because we didn't have radio, so we couldn't spread out between different buildings, and we didn't just want to be all in the same building in case we got overrun. So we wanted to do like hit and run, hiding between the buildings, and it worked until we got mortared. And then we stuck to mostly one building.
All right. I haven't seen much of Jevy's team because I believe they were facing mostly west, north, south.
But we tried to help. We were next to the. What was it called? Office?
The hotel.
Yeah.
The
next
office
to the
hotel.
hotel.
Admin station.
Yeah, next to the admin home thingy. We were in the tallest building, apartment building.
I personally will say that everybody did good with the circumstances we were given, because they were shit, and all the technical issues. I say everybody did great, and Nelly definitely did great as a squad leader because he balanced around.
Stop it! You're too
Even
kind.
though his radio sometimes bunkered, but that's fine.
Noticed
and
that one.
Rugged, surprisingly, we actually succeeded in the bare minimum. We
Fucking
saved
aces.
all of the U.S. citizens. Now,
hell yeah.
Let's go over the casualties. I have some numbers for you. So, who should we go over first? Hold on. Where did I save that thing? Who do you guys want to hear about first?
US? US first, the most important ones.
No diplomats or security servicemen dead.
Yeah.
Wait, does
However,
that include the UN?
No, this is US.
Okay.
This is us. However, we had 14 deaths among us. 14 deaths.
Among us.
Yes. Now, for the Fapovo Federation, guys, they have lost 72 men and 1 APC.
Holy shit.
They had an AP. I know the APC.
Yeah, it was watching the approach from the west.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That APC single-handedly murdered 32 people.
I saw that.
Jesus.
It got outflanked by an RPG man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Other than that, the Fapovo Federation, all 20 diplomats dead, including the 6 security officers. They died due to an artillery shell, if you're wondering. It demolished the building they were in. They were not in the office building, they were next to it. They moved for some reason.
That's yes, I see that.
Oh, when we're also on the issues, I disabled combat AI for the diplomats, so they would only listen to orders but not fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it re-enabled itself completely. As a matter of fact, one US diplomat actually nearly ran to that APC that was overwatching, and then he ran back in time for the helicopter. So he went out for a jog, I guess. I don't
patriot.
Oh, that was that the one civilian we were seeing on top of the hill?
I don't know. There was also the random civilians, 500 of them. So,
No.
anyways, United Nations.
was
The entire
wondering why my-
diplomatic mission was killed,
I saw that.
including the security officers.
I fucking.
The security detachment of 10 peacekeepers in 3 vehicles, 9 killed and 1 captured. Unwillingly, though, he was wounded. I saw him. I saw him in Zeus.
Damn.
Poor guy. So the Cherno Russians were also heroes here. Granted, half of them did die from a single artillery shell, but they did they held off the hotel, the enemies at the hotel, while we went to the roof. So that's something.
The true
They were
heroes here
they
were
were
the
brave
civilians.
boys.
And then on
Yes.
top of that,
But
the
nobody will remember the
communists,
name.
the communists lost 172 men,
Damn.
including 8 armored vehicles and 8 soft vehicles.
That
Now,
I never saw.
out of these 172, 33 go to the civilians. Civilians killed a platoon of men by ramming them.
Civilians killed what?
The truck collision killed 10 men in itself. Probably.
Oh, fucking beautiful.
They literally exploded one of the trucks of the enemy carrying them.
The odds were for us, surprisingly.
Out of those remaining men, 30, what did I say? 32 were killed by the APC?
34. By the
34.
APC, 34. 32. Fuck me.
Yep, there it is. And then we actually killed. It doesn't say. Never mind. I was gonna look for how many we killed.
I got
at
about
the
6 kills
APC.
personally.
I got
Nelly can give me the marksman medal now. Thank you, Nelly.
Yes, it's yours there. Pin it on your chest.
I'm sorry to notify you, Flash, but you don't have the medals because the
No.
system is not
But
even in work.
it was amazing. I fucking.
You did it twice as well. That's what's
2
incredible.
shots, 2 kills at 500 meters with an M16. It was beautiful. But yeah, I'm assuming we killed around 40. I'd say that's a safe guess, 40ish.
Yeah, that's 4 for every one of us.
And the rest go to probably the infantry of the Federation, I assume.
Also
In
the-
general, we
the
did pretty
resistance.
good. I would honestly say that it could have went either better or worse if there wasn't the technical difficulties. I'm not sure which it would have been.
Yeah.
I personally think it would have went smoother. It wouldn't be such a drastic change from, good to shit immediately. But other than that, I'd say I don't know. I had fun, especially towards the end. So we can begin with the debrief now. And Kevin, I guess I'll read Kevin's first. Couldn't use sight at different angles when using bipod as my camera is or behind the shoulder. Exactly. The FOV needs to be changed back. When I could use my sight, I couldn't see the number in the sights. I could pass by experience. Yeah, I think the add-on option is definitely fucked, because if you couldn't zero, I did change it to 0, and you couldn't. So I guess they reset to pre-Zen's mission settings or something. I don't know why they would do that, though. I really don't. But they did it. So it happened. All right. 1 magazine for the 50 disappeared. Nice.
No.
When we were in the tower, I tried to fix the 50. We lost the car Found the car, started to shoot, and my controls didn't work anymore, so I stuck shooting it with an MG.
User
I
disconnected
hope
from
I
your
could kill
channel.
it. Couldn't kill it. You killed it, I think. Got shot in the eye from something that looked like 30 millimeters. Sounded like a missile. Effect of an HE rocket, red tracer that went through window. What? Looked
the
like
hell?
30 millimeters. Sounded like a missile. Effect of an HE rocket and red tracer.
Yeah, we were in the bell tower, and I just heard fucking.
Actually,
What
uh,
the fuck? was
actually,
that?
I saw that to the camera.
What was that? What was
I
it?
don't know, but it was fascinating. I just
Was
saw
it was it the anti-air truck?
No idea. I don't think so.
Was there rapid fire or was it just one thing?
It was just
For,
one.
I got
It was one.
that happened twice. One from the fucking machine gun car that I apparently killed afterwards. I died, and once inside a hotel. Both of them same effect. No clue what the fuck shot me. One shot.
I have no idea how to explain that. Just as many things in this fucking mission. Because the civilians low frames, max 15 on Twitter. There was only 500 civilians, guys. This was actually just a benchmark for your computers masked as a mission.
Yeah, you see,
You're
my
welcome, everyone.
2080 Ti was very struggling.
Even my 1080.
I was looking towards where the helicopter was landing from, and I'm like, that's or where you were taking off from, I think, when you were transporting the civs. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I turned towards Nelly, and all of a sudden I just hear my computer go from silent to I just turned back immediately, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then I went into MCC, and I'm like, oh my god, why is the map
Yeah,
just
I
purple?
I noticed the points where you went quiet. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh god.
Respawn problems, yeah, fucking. Oh yeah, respawning naked. I'm pretty sure that's
That's
because
a
you
new
just
one.
respawn so fast that the game didn't even realize it happened. The game's just like, whoa.
Insane.
Like, did I go? Did I? I don't think so.
Auto rifleman should be a gun up instead of rifleman. I'm not sure what that means, Kevin.
When I was with us medical assistance.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't definitely not be doing that. It should have been someone else. And I ordered that later. Javi can't comment, cry any house other than another is better than standing in the open being hit by shrapnel and in the end of fucking missiles, man. Most fun I had was one tapping an enemy in the deck.
Damn.
I heard that, yeah.
Amazing.
Most fun I
can
had
confirm
was
that.
saying take back the windows and then just seeing the house
Flash.
explode with bullet holes.
Assumed enemy.
Oh, nice. Alright guys, feedback, bottom to top.
5 ton.
Shoot me.
Isn't it Rugged? Oh, Rugged left.
Yeah.
My team did great. Couldn't have wished for anything better for my first real team lead. I thought the mission was amazing, besides the technical things and the frames. Only thing I can really complain is that at some point, when I said retreat to the church, the other three guys just decided that it would be a good idea for all of them to rest at the same spot at the bell tower while I was just standing at the bottom of it, so we don't get killed all at the same time, which did somewhat happen. But we expertly retreated from the top of the bell tower, even more or less saving Hero. And then Rugged also died, and Nelly rescued me from there on. So,
Did?
Oh,
part of Team Autobahn survived, so I guess that's great. Yeah, I really liked the mission. My team did great for the most part. I mean, probably should have said something, so my team did. I missed something out. Other than that, everything was great. Yep.
I also have to ask one question. Was the bell tower bulletproof in the end or not?
Hell no.
Sure.
Because I'm pretty
Which
sure.
is why I was staying at the ground level.
I saw around the edge of the building just tracers pummeling the fucking top of the bell tower, and I am like, I sure hope it is bulletproof after all.
Yeah,
That
which
shit
is why
was...
we disperse also our weapons like the 50 cal and the M-Law throughout different levels of the bell tower, so we could retreat and fall back and not all stand at the same point. I thought something about it. Didn't work out quite as well as I thought, but I had some thoughts going into it.
That bell tower was peppered. I'm surprised anyone survived. Because that was
I
a
killed
lot
like
of
5
fire.
guys in there.
Only the 50 worked as intended.
Man,
call taking out the car.
if only everything worked as intended. All right, I guess next, Walker. What do you have to say?
Oh hell yeah, dude. Okay. This mission turned out to be quite different from what I intended. Let me just put that one on.
Yeah, I can say that, I guess.
Well, people have mentioned FPS. I will very state that it was atrocious. Especially when you're in the air where the split decisions you have to make. Oh, wait, I have an info lag of 10 years. And trust me, that camera is absolutely useless if my view distance has to be 200 for to actually have more than 10.
Well, it's not useless. You just have to fly closer.
No, so the funny thing is, I can still see with the camera, like terrain, but I can't see people. So I had to take up the view distance to 5,000. And then suddenly, I felt like it was like a very bad old slideshow. Since it was like,
PowerPoint, man.
one can, another one.
The weirdest part about it is how Arma does it, because you can be looking in one direction, be running like smooth. You fucking turn 90 degrees right, and all of a sudden the whole game collapses.
Yeah, that was, if I can jump in, that was dangerous as a pilot while flying, because you're flying, you're looking at the ocean, you're looking forward, whereas no AI is like, oh, this is smooth, I don't need to edit my settings, and then I come in for a landing, all the civilians come inside, and it's suddenly like 5 frames per second.
We all got solid PCs, none of us died. No one got a blue screen, so it's good.
True that. At least there's something we can take from this.
We had a one-time unit benchmark, and it worked.
Slash the famous bad, the core name doesn't exist in the PC.
I will. Only thing I can really more comment on that is, for dear God, please fix that, because that is just bad.
I'll fix it by removing it.
Dang.
You want to know what the best part is? I loaded in the add-on settings because I was already changing to enable the ace scopes.
Yes, I saw that.
I loaded in the add-on settings during the briefing, and it just didn't care. Not one fucking bit. It no-you'd the shit out of me.
So we know
I don't know why.
Arma is fantastic there. Then it is actually a bit of critique on your QT decision planning. When we had already taken out the last US diplomats, it would be very advisable you not to stand in the place that is literally overrun.
Well, we tried getting the other diplomats. The problem is we couldn't find them because apparently combat AI got overwritten as well, and the Cherno-Russian fucking soccer team went out for a jog.
Yep.
So Nelly was trying to find the diplomats around where they're supposed to be. Little did we know the whole fucking Fapovo Federation gathered into one room, and when the house collapsed, they were all gone. And the Cherno-Russians just decided. One of them ran to the front line to wave at the fucking enemy.
It's one of those times where if you just had begin moving, Mimi was literally completely clear. There wasn't a single man in sight.
No.
If you got there,
No. That's a lie, Walker. I checked later. There was one Cherno-Russian diplomat. He ran. But he came back later.
He ran right at the start.
Civilian signature I saw was
You know what's the best part? He ran to Mimi. And then he ran back and died by an artillery shell.
Brilliant.
Nice.
We were saying, look, Walker, we were trying so hard to accomplish the fucking mission with more than just bare bones. But we couldn't find the fuckers. Because apparently the whole Fapovo fucking whatever they are, diplomat league was having a birthday party in the collapsed on them.
Because I mentioned normally we wouldn't even have remotely tried to attempt that landing, and I'm gonna yes, absolutely. If I was behind the sticks, I wouldn't even remotely think about it. I'd be like, well, you guys are dead. Yeah, my niggas.
My plan was initially, I think the guys on the ground know when I ordered to take back the windows was because we couldn't fire that well from the inside, was to take back the windows, neutralize these guys trying to encircle us, because there wasn't that many. But I dropped connection, and yeah, when I came back, half the team was dead. So
It's
I don't
true.
know
They
what
were
happened.
very accurate.
That's about when I took a shot to the eye of a 30 millimeter
From when you were
missile
announcing that you're
rocket.
wanting evacuation, I'd be like, okay, we have this one plotted out. This landing zone, best thing we have. And you organize, you're meeting up in the hotel. And then suddenly Nelly wants us to say what it'd be like, I've said so. It's Elsie and Mimi. And it'd be like, negative. What the fuck do you mean? Like, oh, we're bunkered down in the hotel. Why are you in the hotel? You was just to regroup and leave.
Well, that was the plan.
Sadly, we didn't get the chance.
But the whole team died.
Yes.
The
And I'd be
way.
like, okay, if
Well, half-
Mimi is a bit
What,
far.
what did happen after I lost connection? Like, how did you guys just
Um,
die?
Well, as far as I know, I attempted to maintain the line and hold the windows. Then I got shot in the back of the head. Luckily, it only like chipped my ear, so I pulled back to put some bandages on. And then I noticed more and more bodies coming in through the door. And I desperately tried to rearrange comms and get some word out. And then I came out and got shot in the head mid-sentence to Venom. At that point, I
love
was
that.
pulled round the back, and Jeffy was like, Cry, would you like to talk to Venom, or should I? And everyone's just like, just fucking talk to them! And again, mid-sentence to Venom, Jeffy was shot in the head.
Yeah. Okay, after that.
So the life lesson is don't contact Venom.
Yeah,
that was my favorite
I think
sentence
he
of
got
the entire
flushed
mission.
after a shot of the went into my eye.
Oh,
Wait, let
you
me
know
let me
what?
just quote Nelly for you here. It was, Venom, we are fuck.
Yeah.
I love that. I put the radio on speaker in the helicopter. We were both laughing.
I still love the cry for Ton and Jeffy. Should you contact him or should I? Use the radio.
I didn't know if Cry knew that he was down. Okay.
I just imagine, there's Nelly with his brain slowly seeping out of the back of his head. It's like,
If I had the recording,
so
I
should
would
you do it or should I?
show you how that went down.
I was very,
When
very
I,
busy fighting for my life. Okay.
when I regained consciousness, I realized why Mike was muted, and I tried to contact Venom twice, only for them to go, "Is anyone there? Is anyone out?" And I'm just desperately there, like screaming out commands for myself. And I go to do a quick reposition to check on other people, and that's when I learned the entire back of the hotel was in the process of being occupied because no one was covering it.
You know what's the best part? I
What?
was I gathered like 2 or 3 wounded when I told to pull back to the staircase because I saw we were surrounded. And when I reconnected, and I go to the room where the casualties are. I find Admiral. I get Admiral.
Yes.
Drag the wounded, and I hear myself talking over the radio entire time to Walker, and I'm like, "Yo, where's Nelly?" And he goes, "Describe it, huh? Everyone's there other than the man with the radio that's talking." So I go, and somebody left a wounded Nelly in the main entrance hall, in the middle of the room, on the floor, in front of all the enemies.
And then I was
literally-
successfully carried up to the roof and then bled out in the helicopter.
Literally, the sun was just shining through the door on Nelly's corpse. And I walked to the lobby and I'm like, who the fuck left him there? So I started dragging him, and then somebody unloaded what felt like a minigun, but was actually
I
like
heard
10
that.
FN files.
What the hell?
I have to say I cannot fathom the amazing strategical mind you have and organization, because what I just heard here now gave me depression.
Well, here's the problem. Whenever we try to organize, whoever picks up the radio gets shot. So don't do
It's true.
that, right?
Yeah.
That's very true.
That is true.
In my defense, I didn't die once. I just was unconscious a bunch of time.
You did die once, though. I found your
Way.
corpse twice in the staircase, cracked the ton. I guess you
I
just
went-
didn't
oh,
notice.
Died
you
so
did.
hard I didn't realize it.
I went to
I
the
guess
church.
it was one of those instant respawns.
Yeah, I went to the church. There was 2 of your corpses on the staircase. like
Oh
in
yeah,
the
but
same
that was
spot.
rugged. That was rugged and
No, it
hero.
was
But
the
immediately
doc
right on the
text said cry
search,
by
there's a
time.
broken building flash.
Really?
Yes,
Jesus,
you
okay,
can
then it
find
was.
me and Rugged.
I was so proud of myself for not dying.
Yeah, you,
Oh, that was when a grenade hit me.
you
It's
died,
all
but
in
you
vain.
didn't notice.
Yeah,
Also, I
and
want to
that maybe
say,
was the grenade.
before I lost connection, I would have died anyways because a grenade hit me in the head from the outside. Like actually hit me. Like it was in my screen. I could read the handwriting on the grenade. You know, M67 fragmentation. I could read it. And then it just bounced into my lap, and it was just, you know, whatever the message is, no response. And I'm like, okay,
Fantastic. You know, besides depressingly amazing people on ground, Dan, my dude. I'm gonna shit talk you, shit. Oh no.
There you are.
Actually, generally you did good. I noticed there's a bit of hesitation or distress really taking on you, especially in the end. You were like, do I go down? Do I go forward?
Yeah.
Did you hear me screaming at you
Yes,
the
we
entire
did.
Yes.
You did
I was very busy. I was very in the process of ignoring you and very much panicking about the shots flying at my helicopter and the roof.
I literally got the enemy was just shooting my arms. I had 6 bullet wounds in both of my arms, and all this just was screaming. I just, touchdown, get it.
Bob Barker touchdown.
So I noticed that the panic was really settling in very nicely. Wasn't it bad in the beginning? Oh well, it was a bit discussed in the beginning too, but it kind of relieved itself, and then it went in max. And yeah. But otherwise, generally, you did well. Especially for not being at least fly fucking billion years like I have, but also
I mean,
some.
Zen, you did well. Don't account for my screaming.
Let me give you an audio description of what that last part at the roof sounded like for me.
What?
Do you not remember? I fly with keyboard.
Oh.
What a legend.
I'm not gonna lie. When you did that landing and you came close once and then backed off, I started rocking back and forth in my chair, just screaming, "Land already, you fucking bastard!"
You don't use mouse?
I'm sitting there with 3 dead people on the floor, like, I know them in, please. Get over here.
Oh, this reminds me about
Trust
the
me,
start
I
of
too was
the
saying the
mission.
same thing.
Microphone
It was
muted.
beautiful.
Let it start when we landed the helicopter first. No one thought about the idea of bringing the crate that we are supposed to have with us.
Wait,
Oh yeah, you didn't unload the
nobody took out
helicopter.
the
You fucking
50
idiot.
cal?
We went to the hotel. I realized
They went out
there's
to
no
the
crate
hotel.
here.
And then went back to
We
the
left
helicopter.
crate.
In my defense, once again, I presumed one of my subordinates, the one that loaded in, would also take it out.
You see, Kaibaton, here I'm gonna tell. I'm not even in leadership, but I can already tell that you don't assume anything. You tell them to do it.
Yeah, that's
I learned that now.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to cover. I'm not supposed to bring a crate in.
Other than
Next time I let somebody else do it.
Other than the physical embodiment of what I can only say is a panic. Yeah, you did well.
I'm a simple man. When I
And then I
figure
just
out,
saw engine turning red. I didn't hear the alarm, but I did hear shots. I was like, wait, what do I do? Do I take off? Do I not take off?
If you wouldn't, actually, I did a bit of calculation. If you actually just took off
Microphone
instantly
activated.
as we did then, we would have actually made it just on the beach, on our island.
On our island? I don't think we would have made it to
We
our
would
island.
have reached it with a little fuel we had left and the engine power. We would have actually reached it. We were
Well,
just
obviously, if you landed in the water, you could swim home.
just beside the edge of the forest on the coastline. The last ditch.
All right, let's move on with the feedback. I know we would love to reminisce about everything. Kev already gave us feedback, I think.
True.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, Kev
Yes.
did.
You're
Terrible.
I have nothing valuable to add.
Kev, you don't.
Other
my
than maybe next time no 500 civilians, that would be very nice.
Yeah, that is true.
I will
What a
personally
controversial
ensure
take.
Yeah, the
I'm just
technical
saying.
difficulties were really just the only problem I had.
I'm just saying that 500 civilians were actually not planned.
No way.
Amazing.
It was a surprise mechanic.
Surprise mechanic.
It was secret. We came up in staff. Yeah, we wanted to test who has the best PC, and instead of asking, we
evidence of this thing, Slash.
instead of asking, we just decided to push the fucking armor to the limits.
Yeah, where is the evidence of this, Slash? I don't see
I
it.
Do I even count myself as leadership?
I don't know.
Well, you did
I mean,
lead
technically.
someone to
Yeah,
take over
I
medical assistance.
Yeah. Like at the end where we were holed up in the hotel, like, I think you were the one organizing.
Well, yeah, all the other leaders were. dead
Oh
and
yeah, they
dying.
were, but
You
I
told me
heard you
to
most
take
of it.
care of the wounded.
I did, but then you
I heard
disappeared.
your voice most of the time.
And then I fucking got killed after trying to contact Venom because Nelly died.
Yeah.
And then I was just unconscious. So I
was
guess
fun,
it's my
man.
turn.
I guess.
I guess so.
Was a lot of fun.
Well, where shall I start? My team did good. Informed me of anything they saw and if they should fire at it. Asked, as I told them to. Nelly had some very interesting choices, such as splitting up the two fire teams on different radio channels, even though we didn't have anyone else to communicate with besides each other and Nelly.
I will point out I wasn't aware that I could only hear one channel at a time.
Even better.
How radios work in general?
That is why I switched you back to one channel halfway through.
Yeah, that is true.
Amazing.
You did do that.
Which radio did you have?
The ANR, AMPRC 125, I think.
Doesn't that one
Can
have
you
ultimate
guys? Yes, it does. Can you vote in the text?
Oh, okay.
Stuff thing?
Mission.
Do the voting.
Oh.
Mission.
Mission quality.
Nelly, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Do I vote on Craig? Because I didn't see him at all.
If you don't feel like you tall enough or whatever, then just don't vote.
Didn't really.
Okay, because I don't know what Nelly did, so.
Yeah. And I don't know
Oh,
what you
yes.
did, Flash.
I don't know what I did.
I got only one command from you, that was take care of the wounded.
Your shit.
Yeah, you had the gun that was needed less than Kevin's gun. That's the
Yeah.
way I calculated it, and I got Kevin to shoot. That's
And
it.
then there was Admiral right behind me, But yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
just
survived till
grabbed-
the end.
I grabbed the first person I saw at the door because
I
we were getting
know.
pummeled. Just like you.
And then another interesting position, idea that Nelly had
Oh, you
was
did? What the fuck?
holding the goddamn hotel even after the diplomats are gone. Which.
Well, they weren't.
I don't know.
We didn't know that the diplomats were dead, other than for 3 Cherno Russian ones.
Well, anyways, I thought that the hotel was a suicidal idea to hold. Because it was very open and very paper-like.
Yeah, the plan was, or the plan I was trying to execute, over my inevitable no response, was to gather everyone in the building, which I did, and we decided, not gonna abandon the casualties. So while this casualty is being treated of and stabilized, we're just gonna try to keep them as far back as possible, and hopefully hit them hard enough so they slowed down because they were running at us practically when we were being pushed back. And if we started running, they'd catch up to us. There was no doubt about that. The plan was to hit them, slow them down, give them some resistance, and immediately after I would have reached that window and we gained a bit of fire superiority, I would have said, fall back full speed. Let's try to make it out.
Thing is, Flash, the way we came from, it was empty. One dude stopped to shoot at us. Otherwise, empty. No one.
Yeah, but if we gave up on
Yeah.
our end, they would have run just
Yeah,
right
that's
after
true.
us, and we had to run to another town. It wasn't just
Yeah.
across the street; it was to another town. So I figured best is to hit them, slow them down, and then try to run. Otherwise, we would have used vehicles and tried doing some sort of ferrying type of deal. Have one driver and just take as many people out as we can.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
unfortunately, all three vehicles got hit with an arty shell. So
some good decisions, I guess. I guess going alone to save Krybaton. What happened at one time was I didn't know. Well, actually, at all times, I had no idea where Cry was, where Autobahn was, at all. So.
I mean, I told Nelly that, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I told Nelly where I was. Did you know where I was?
No, Nelly has all the
presumed you were
information.
somewhere to our east around.
See?
I didn't consider it pertinent for the two of you to know where each other were.
Okay.
So that led to a very interesting moment of me telling Adams, hey, there's a 50 cal next to the church, and there's people on the street. Kill them. And then hearing that Krybaton is the only one left alive in the church. And I was for a few moments considering, did we just kill everyone from Autobahn? Yeah, that was a very interesting moment. In rest, I don't think anything else that there's the note. So, Admiral.
Okay. My turn. Our side was pretty chill, and there were movements about in the west, back and forward with the enemy and the friendly. We spotted Actually, I confirmed that it was a pickup with a man pad on it, and
Manpad?
we were still like the AA thing.
Yeah, no, manpad means like a rocket launcher.
Oh, okay.
man
It was a
portable.
it was
That man literally stands for like man carried.
Yeah, man portable anti-air missile launcher
Anti-air.
thingamajiggy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, we saw a pickup truck with a big gun on the back, and the second I took my eyes off it, it disappeared. So I report that to Jevi, and then uh, it came back and bite us in the ass after at the end because it was actually shooting at the heli. That was the pickup that was shooting at the heli.
Oh.
So it came back at the end to us because we did not engage it, and it was just chilling there. So I hope that we have killed that. But anyway, pass is pass. Anyway, to continue the helicopter thing about the where Nelly died. Nelly died first mid sentence, and then Jevi died second mid sentence. So I grabbed Nelly first and left him in the middle of the room, as Flash said. And then Jevi died, so I grabbed him to the room, same beside Nelly. And then I went to the stairs because Flash told me to, because I don't know. Yeah, I was carrying a corpse. A wounded. And then after that, I tried to go back to get Adam some ammo, but we did not because The heli was
I also
approaching
noticed.
already. Yeah, approach. The heli was approaching, and Flash was telling us to go up now. So we ran up. Actually, as we go up in the room in the bell tower, we were getting shot from there or somewhere there, and then a sniper almost headshotted me, but it missed. So at the end, um, oh yeah, to be fair, my leg was fucked. So Flash was screaming at me to get in, but I could not because I was pretty far, and the helicopter was quite high. So I could not get the option in. So I just said, just fucking leave us. So me and Adams
Oh,
were.
don't worry, Admiral. We left you before we heard you say that, so.
Oh, that's why you did. You just fucking. And I said, just leave us. Okay. So me and
Honestly,
Adams.
while we were flying in the helicopter, all I will say is you're the lucky one because I felt like I was going to die and you were going to survive from all the noises it was making.
So as the helicopter just flew, it was getting shot by the 50 that we did not destroy. Um, Me and Adams were in the roof, and then there were two guys that came on the roof, and then Adams was covering, covering my side, as I as and then Adam said that Admiral, we should kill Krybaton because I
Yeah.
need a weapon. And
No,
then
no,
I
no, no,
said,
no, no. Wait, hold the fuck up. I didn't
Adams,
say
I
that.
agree. I think we need a weapon. But I could not kill Krybaton because I was out of ammo. So that's why we were sitting there, me ammoless, and then Adams with with one box. And I said, then Adam said, just try to respond, Krybaton. I said, I tried to loot him, and I figured out how to loot him. And then I grabbed one mag, and then we killed. No, I uh, I think Adams killed one guy, and then the other guy pushed back down the stairs. So basically, we survived the whole. I survived the whole mission to the end. So I was pretty happy.
This reminds me of like the first the No Mercy map on Left 4 Dead. When you miss the
Oh
helicopter.
my god.
Yes, yeah.
I can see that.
Except, unfortunately, in Left 4 Dead, they don't shoot at you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Actually, no.
So
No. Hold up. I just want to comment. It's actually literally Left 4 Dead because the helicopter in Left 4 Dead crashed too. There you go. Look at that. We found it. Flash, you just made a really shitty Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
You
Zombies
know,
with
I
guns.
didn't plan that. That was my plan actually all along. Who am I kidding? I looked at some Left 4 Dead videos and I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna mask it as a rescue evacuation operation.
Hell yeah.
See, I planned for the helicopter to crash and for us
Yeah,
to be stuck
it's
in the
like we
hotel.
didn't get shot at all. You just, went to you double click the helicopter and
I
put like
noticed
health
the
armor on
opportunity and
0.
just just slid that shit down.
So long story short, I survived to the end, and I'm pretty happy. That's all.
Amazing.
Then it's me. It's me. Where to begin? Well, most of it's already been mentioned, and I've already said about the frames. About landing with 10 frames is not that fun.
No, it's
Then,
not.
no, absolutely not. Um, I'll just start with Walker. Walker did terribly. I hate him. I never want to see his guts ever again. It's like, oh, Jesus, do you even know helicopters? No, Walker did great. No,
Do you
no
even
comments.
helicopter, bro?
Do you even
Do you even rotary wing, man?
I did great. Amazing.
No, it's certainly no complaints for Walker. It was very good. Gave commands when he needed to. Told me information I needed to know that I didn't really have time to look at. Personally, I think my flying was okay. The about the escape there on fucking Mercy Hospital right there. Um, sorry about that. I obviously haven't played enough King of the Hill yet, so I can't really do a 360 and then fucking touchdown ballpark on the fucking roof.
Why do you
It
need
was
to do 360?
Hmm?
Why
What?
do you need to do 360?
Because
We need
everybody was
to
complaining on it about
we need to
taking
record
too
our
long.
own version of Ballparker Touchdown where it's the rest of us screaming at you as you come in.
Oh yeah, that Jesus, that was horrible.
Ballparker, will you fucking touchdown?
I can.
This
I
fucking
will.
Walker was telling me what to do, and it's just like bearing the bombs and two bombs and two. Shut the fuck up.
It's a good thing that you're used to that sound, because if that came out of nowhere, you would panic even more. Bombs?
Into? What?
Into what?
I don't know, man. But
Fucking
it was-
slaps, just pulls back on the accelerator, full gas, go up.
It is absolutely horrific. Like, Fash, I see the stream of me practice flying, even though I didn't actually fly a single second today, but yeah. And like, I got the ballparker touchdown literally twice in a row, and I'll be like, what? What do you mean?
Ballparker touchdown? 2 seconds later, Ballparker, did you touchdown? Yes, I told you.
Other than that, I did have fun. It was nice flying. It was quite peaceful. It was mainly fucking loitering off the coast
Well,
because
peaceful was the word I was not expecting as a description of them.
yeah, it was pretty peaceful up until the end for us. Like there was only one moment where it's like, okay, it seems like we're in the clear. You can land. We go in. We're fucking 200 meters out. I just see artillery shell hitting the middle of the fucking soccer field, football field.
And then a desperate radio from me going, "Wave off! Wave off! Wave off!"
Don't worry, we already had a stick on to get the fuck out of there.
Well, all right, we're coming in for a landing. LZ explodes. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Look, pretty sure if that was simulated, it'd be dirt on my windscreen right there. Other than that, I had fun. It was a good mission, except for the 700 civilians. That yeah.
500. It's not overestimating.
Yeah, don't wanna over exaggerate.
Yeah, 500.
We do want to over exaggerate.
But think about it. Those 500 civilians probably saved some of your lives.
And then there was this one moment where you said, again, you said, I think you're clear for a landing. We need evac now. And it's like, nope. I just look at the radar. I see a blip. Walker's looking through the camera. It's like, yeah, there's an AA truck there. We're not moving. It's like, and you said, we will take care of it. But I understood, we'll take care of it. I was like, how the fuck are we supposed to take care of that?
Oh,
You cut a bit on the beginning, so I was thinking, okay, son, this is the moment where you take that HUD thingy that's literally completely useless.
This is like, what are we supposed to, like fly low and knock it over or something?
No, what I meant, my initial plan was after all that failed was for us to go to the top of the roof or the top floors and hit it with either AT or the 50 cal sniper. Little did I know the 50 cal sniper was left in the church. I found that out very quickly when I noticed that everyone who would have had the 50 cal sniper was dead. So I couldn't even ask anyone where the 50 cal sniper was.
Do you know who knew where the 50 cal was? Nelly.
How the fuck did he know?
Because I told him over the radio.
And
Yeah,
I
but
told
he's
you,
a good
Flash,
boy.
that all of their assets were up in the tower of the church.
I thought you meant people.
Oh no, I meant they had weapons. That's why they left
The
them.
was the top of the tower because I tried to
Yeah.
fix it up there. Realized I can't fucking fix it. Lost the car. Grabbed my fucking machine
This is
gun.
literally just reinforcing my point here that you guys were fucking retarded. But
Don't use the word fucking assets with me when you're talking about a sniper rifle that we need for the mission. Call it what it
It's
is.
an asset. I call it an asset.
30.
Then there was the beautiful moment as well where Nelly was like, "Okay, we're looking for an alternative landing spot." It's like, "Okay, well, we can land at Mimi if you want." No, can't do that. We said alternative landing spot.
When I said alternative landing spot, I was working up the nerves to tell you to land on the fucking roof. Because I knew you were gonna say no.
Yeah, when we were stuck in the stairs, I was like,
Look.
Walker, roof now. Get to the Walker,
I was
please.
looking frantically on the map through the camera, be like, okay, if they can't go south, we're trying something a bit radical. Where they was west, so there this patch here should be good enough. Just not on the side for the AA. I radio it. No can do. God damn it.
So, like, by alternative, you mean like by the other goal or something?
Oh dear.
Alternative just means you won't let LZ but 50 meters west.
So for the record, don't camp in a hotel when you're getting surrounded. There you go.
Didn't really plan on it.
Well, should have planned better. So yeah.
Can't. Nobody was there to plan. They were all dead.
Yeah.
Anyone who had anything to do with the planning was dead or dying.
To be fair, one of the greatest moments were after dropping Kevin and we just see him on the camera, be like the little Kevin that could.
And there was also the moment, don't give the diplomats coffee before they board the helicopter, because then they want to finish the coffee before they get out.
So
and they're
annoying.
just chilling in the helicopter while we're back at base. Like,
I see them
I
stack
noticed
on
that.
each
I
other.
walked up to it and was like, I can't get it. It's full.
Flash like, wait, I got a solution. Teleports us all out of the chopper.
No, I clicked on the chopper and pressed G to eject.
It was the diplomats were so jank. It was fascinating.
That's because they're fucking goddamn AI somehow.
What was really upsetting to me is that all of the diplomatic security team left on the second flight. And I was just like, should the ones with guns be going now? I kind of think they should be staying.
I love how I made up a bullshit like, oh, they must have been escorting someone important. I don't fucking. But in reality, they just bolted to the helicopter.
Cowards.
Bastards.
Well, actually, I did actually survive at least crash landing. So.
Oh yeah, about that too. Like fucking okay. After my moment of panic, I was like, okay, well, taking off. Then alarms started blaring. Is fucking okay. We lost engine power. I was going in the moment. There was a zoom in on my eyes. There was this is my training. Eye of the Tiger starts playing in the background. Fucking, I know what I must do. Auto rotating is what I've been doing all day. Fucking, I hold control. It's just going down. It's just going. Oh wait, what? No, this is not working. And then we just landed.
When you prepare for this moment all your life, but it don't fucking work.
I mean, it was literally one thing that we couldn't do in that little scenario. It wasn't it was fantastic.
I'm just gonna say the diplomats, right?
Amazing.
On the first diplomats boarding in, one of them ran to the helicopter, up to the door, did the animation of getting in, immediately left, and went for a jog.
I saw him.
I was looking at him
Trust me,
as he runs down the street.
Trust me, there was nothing more infuriating than the people when we landed the first flight and some of them went out and then they went in again.
Yeah, it's just like, oh no, wait,
like,
I forgot my coffee.
No.
It's like, oh no, my paperwork about my apartment lease. Oh shit.
And then I'll be like, okay, maybe I can join their squad and just order them out there. And I see, literally all of them are different squads. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, by the way, they all started off as the same squad. For some reason.
Amazing.
For some
Was
reason.
there anything with these civilians that did?
Just like fight broke out. It's just like, fuck you, I hate you. I'm
not
gonna...
one thing. Nobody was even in the building. Other than the US diplomats, nobody was even in the building they were supposed to be. And even the US diplomats walked into where the bar is for some fucking reason. They were chilling in the lobby. I entered the
Enjoying it.
building. They're just one was talking to another against the wall. They're just chilling. I'm like, hello, your helicopter's here.
It's
You're
like, yeah, put him on hold.
It was
I'll
like,
pay
you're
for it.
scripted to when there's a helicopter that you get in and you leave, and they're like, nah. So I had to
I'll catch
order
the next
them.
one.
Well, aside big cool stories aside, Adams, feedback.
What? Feedback, man. I know our feedback session's been lasting for like 2 hours now, but that's fine.
But the
We're
new
fine.
guy is gone, so it doesn't matter.
Mine is short. I like the mission, even if probably civilians killed most of my enemies in my sector from north. I
They
was just on
definitely did.
Overwatch. I was on Overwatch for the 50% of the mission, but it was fine. FPS, I took my view distance to down to 1,000 meters, but it was bearable for the most part. I like I liked Javi leadership. It was very nice. Super small nitpick when we were in the building on Overwatch. My left sector was exposed where the car was, and I heard you guys just snooping around. I was confused. What is going on? I was very scared because my left face was kind of just looking at this car from time to time. I was spooked. It's like when in Syria or in CQB, like pick a sector or something, like search for a job to do. But it's a small thing anyway. Thank you. Case closed. Drop mic, whatever.
Drop
Nice. Nelly, you got anything?
Yeah. So overall, I think given the circumstances, you all performed exceptionally well.
You say that about every recruit too, so.
Kind of true.
Shut up. I think that the decision to sit in the church, face value, good. Actually, in a tactical scenario, bad, because that entrance. Well, I mean, you saw what happened to that entrance. But
Tactical choke point,
well
yes.
done on surviving. In terms of actual team breakdowns, the reason why I separated you into two independent fire teams is because we had a lot of flanks to cover, and I thought you could act independently of each other quite well. And you did, by and large.
I think they talk about radio, not about why they were where were they.
The radios again, that me not knowing that I can only hear one channel at a time.
No, you can actually hear two channels at the same time. You just have to put them in an alternate channel. Ellie.
What do you mean? They were
There's an alternate channel button.
I think he had
That's the
one
thing, it
he
wasn't
had one
working for me.
alternate for the main frequency, and then he had one for the teams. He kept
I
switching around.
tried doing the alternate channel, but the key binding wasn't working, so I don't know what was going on there. It was weird.
User disconnected from your channel.
But yeah, I mean, once the radio problem was solved, it was a lot easier to maintain comms. And that's just something we'll do moving forward when radio options like that are limited. But you know, I thought coordination went well. The mission was a success, but you know, we were vastly unlucky with enemy artillery placements and various other issues. But I thought overall, given that it did become quite a bit of a clusterfuck, we did well.
We did do pretty damn well. No, honestly, we held off some shit that was, yeah.
I mean, at one point there was a street that you couldn't go 1 meter on without finding or stumbling over a body. Okay.
Good times.
Yeah.
We smashed.
And got smashed.
Okay, that doesn't count though.
You motherfuckers chose the wrong building, in my opinion.
We were supposed to just meet up there.
We
and
didn't
go.
have a choice. We were pulling the teams back to assess
You
wounded
see-
and then leave, and then we
you see-
couldn't leave anymore because
Yeah,
everyone was
it was
wounded.
very simple. I mean, the hotel was the middle point between the two teams. Once we regroup, we move out. The problem is when we regrouped, all the leadership got shot in the head. So
it's true.
There was no one really left to say.
There was no one left to tell you to pull out.
So you know, it was going according to plan until apparently they fucking over time identified who the leaders were and just took us out one after
It was a
another.
targeted attack.
You know, they saw me moving at the top floor window once or twice and were like, that's the
Well.
man we need to kill. God.
But yeah, good times.
We did good. Even with that, though, you can't really just say, Jevi Button or anyone could have ordered to leave because,
Yeah.
well, by the time you figure out the other leader's dead, you're like, oh, he's dead. Oh no, cry.
Like
Hey,
I said,
Cry,
to
Nelly's
my
dead,
knowledge,
do you want?
I didn't die. Apparently, I survived the grenade. I was wondering why there was a sudden black screen there. But I felt so proud of myself. Like, okay, I held this off. My whole team died, but I will hold this position. And Nelly rescued me like a hero. And I was like, yes, yes.
I just
It was
run
so
in. I'm
good.
like, okay, you can walk. I see Hero still alive. It's like you're going on my back. I lift
Yeah.
him up and we just run out towards the hotel. And then Kevin's just waiting there, like, hello.
Like it was so good. I killed like 3 or 4 guys just by retreating upwards the goddamn tower again while it was getting shredded from all sides. It was really good. Apparently I died like 3 or 4 times. But besides that, amazing. Yeah. Also there was
fun.
literally no cover. I don't know, it was really like trying to find a position that was defendable by like still covering half a mountain passage. Wasn't I had no idea where I should
Also,
position
you could
myself.
have done it from the hotel worst case scenario.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't want to immediately retreat to our retreat point from the beginning of it. Because in the briefing you said we should try to spread out a little bit to cover ground.
Well, that was mainly for artillery, which was a good decision because some of the buildings did get bunked, but...
Our building
Yeah.
got bonked while we were evacuating. Nothing happened, apparently.
Oh, you got hit by an RPG, I saw that shit.
It was an RPG, not RT?
You were in the tallest building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an RPG. It flew past me on the balcony.
I thought it was RT and I was like, oh well,
actually,
good that we got to
Dude
go.
fired it at like the 3rd floor from the top.
No, that hit on top of the
By the
Can I
way,
just
Fish.
say how
Something like that.
fantastic it is that Kevin's recording literally just yeeted itself away after it was done.
Man, I think
Nice.
these technical issues peak because it's one of those missions that usually this amount of technical bullshit just breaks the mission and doesn't start. But it allowed us to do it.
And he's dead again.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I literally gone through all my files on my computer. The recording does not exist.
What the
fuck?
But mine exists.
Yeah, but
You can
by the way,
always...
if
we
you
got one at least.
Yeah, if you call
also
send it to
got some,
Admiral.
I
some
will.
clips. Yeah, also you can link me. I'm still working on the thingy.
He
By the way,
can...
if you want,
Yeah, I can give you.
I should really start recording.
Oh,
this
what?
Can I make you upload it?
by the way,
How
if
much
you want to see,
speed do you have?
if you want,
Jevi?
Huh?
if you want to see the slow motion artillery, I have no idea why. It
That was so
triggered that.
silly.
There it is.
I just look out the window. I'm like,
Do you see that?
Is that a missile?
Yeah.
And I just watch it go. Literally, it took like 10 seconds to just slowly fall towards fucking Autobahn's position. And
I have
just
the recording right here. I have it right here. If you want to see in Discord, I'm streaming it right
send
now.
it.
It's like it's a tense.
Yeah, watch.
It's
Jump in and watch
really
it.
stupid.
Oh no, Adams! It wasn't ours, and I
we go.
think
There you
that
go.
the commander
Press play.
might have pulled the same thing he
There
did
it
in
comes.
Pakistan.
He
There you
used
go.
illegal assets.
Which is?
Hold on, no, wait, stop commenting. Let me see it. It might be an illegal
There
asset.
it goes. And yep, there it comes. There it
Yep,
comes. Yep, got
command.
it.
The commander has
No,
somehow.
that's the one that hit the building next to us. There was another one just like that hit you.
Yeah, it's like I'm calling in because I'm like, what the hell is that?
God, I can answer you what it is if you fucking shut up.
It's so weird. Like you can see it falling sideways down. I was like really confused. What is going on? I thought it's like some sort of support crate or something.
What is it, Flash?
Support.
Like in Halo. I don't know.
Shut up and let him explain it. Go on. Go.
Hold on. Pretty much.
So weird.
It's a JDAM.
Oh shit.
Fired unguided.
What? That's
Fuck me.
that's interesting.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
So
it's I'm looking at the code right now. That's why.
hold on, isn't a JDAM like a smart bomb that you can direct?
It is. It is a very smart bomb and a very powerful bomb. It looks like it's the model of a JDAM, though the explosion isn't as big.
Uh-huh.
So I think
So,
it's.
so they just took a JDAM, took out half of its payload, took out all of its electronics,
Yeah.
and just dropped it on us.
Oh yeah.
It's like when we accidentally developed Skynet.
I think it happened again.
This is Skynet 2.0.
Yeah, Skynet 2.0, but it's slightly more stupid.
Hold on, I'm looking through the
Can
code.
something actually just go right for once?
No, I don't
Today,
think
no,
it can.
not today.
Also,
but you know, it's good. It's good at my first mission after
I
a while.
don't know
Wasn't
if want to reinstall Windows today because of everything goes wrong.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
not.
not doing it.
Oh, by the way, it's good that I hosted this mission before the Vietnam campaign because you don't want this to be the first mission of your campaign.
No, no.
Hopefully,
I
my
don't know what you
luck
mean.
has washed off now.
I'd like to continue something like this campaign.
It would be
Weirdly
fun,
enough.
though.
Yeah,
It was really
overall,
fun and
I
scary.
liked the mission.
Yeah.
If my site worked like a site, I will like it more.
You want to rescue me and Sen?
But okay,
can
let
rescue
me
me and
explain. I
Admiral
actually found
Adams.
out the commander, when I was connecting it to be a bit more compatible with MCC, well, let's just say that he somehow unintentionally, I believe, gained access to the entirety of MCC.
I don't think it was
When I say
unintentional.
unintentionally, I mean fully unintentionally. By definition, when he inherits this code, he should only be inheriting what I list. But not only did he inherit what I listed, he took everything else.
See, Flash. Now,
Which means the commander was dropping artillery directly, accurately,
Oh.
pinpoint.
So that's
Whatever
how the
he
UN
wanted.
got
He
killed.
could have dropped a cruise missile on us if he
I'm
wanted.
pretty sure he tried to.
No, he didn't. You wouldn't be alive if he did.
None of us would be.
He did
You
have
know-
access to a nuclear weapon again, by the way, just saying.
Oh, you know what they say? You give them a finger,
Okay,
they
so
take
this
the
is
whole
Skynet,
hand.
but nicer.
See, Flash.
I
Now, you
wouldn't
said
say it. I'd say it's nicer if he just nuked us and we'd know something was
that's
wrong.
true. That is
He
true.
literally just bullied us. He's like, haha, these vehicles, bang.
Gone.
These diplomats, bang.
Gone.
Did you notice
I
that
wonder
shit?
what a 30mm ish size red tracer rocket missile thing would do was
I've
though.
downloaded the game fully.
Oh, amazing. Log into that. It took me
Like,
the whole day.
I wish I had the recording of it, Flash. I would fucking show the fucking weird ass
Now-
thing hitting me in the fucking eye.
Flash.
Just letting you know, this makes sense while so many of the diplomats died. I'm tracing back what he did now, and it appears when he lost so many troops in the beginning, I think he changed around orders for attacking. And instead of capture, I believe he straight up turned to kill.
Oh.
And then he used his pinpoint absolute precision MCC artillery to take out all of the leftover diplomats and UN personnel. He probably couldn't take us out, though he did try, I assume, with Krybaton. He even did try with us, Nelly, I think. One of the shells fell really close.
It did.
Oh yeah, it did.
It's the one they used on the building next to the
No, that was to take out diplomats.
Oh, I see.
That's what took out 3 Russian diplomats.
Well, there's the one that took out the UN as well. Oh no, there was
No,
one in
that's the
front.
UN.
I will because the smoke
UN
house.
and Russian, I confused them because
Yeah.
the UN is from Chernarus. But what took out the house next to the offices, that's where the Federation guys were.
Oh.
That was pinpoint.
I know those houses.
So what you are saying is that the AI essentially cheated.
Yes.
He didn't only cheat, he over cheated. He fucking bullied
he
us.
cheated and he cheated and teabagged on us.
No. He cheated, but tried to not get caught with it. You know, if he truly wanted to be like one of those spinny aimbot cheaters, he would have just launched a nuke. He was smart.
God damn.
Okay?
Armor's too smart for us.
Yeah. Clearly.
That's scary.
What?
Flash, will you do your debrief?
I did it in the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh.
we did first.
So debriefing over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it took us only like 3 hours. It's fine.